Big up, everyone. We are live. We are here for the semifinal, which we all been waiting for a while. And today has finally arrived. Today, we got a massive game. The game was delayed, by the way. We are here. Already, 2 people in the comments. Thanks for joining in. Smash it. Yep, today's the day. Yep, I've sent you the link. Yep. Come on, Flamengo. It is the second leg for the Copa Liberators. Big up, Luis. As we're going to see who will advance to the final. Yeah, it's been a couple. It's been a while, but it's been a week. Hopefully you're doing well. Let me know if you want the link to join, but if not, stick around the chat. That's fine. We're going to be here for the most intense 2 hours because we got a huge game on our hands in South America. This is going to be the last game for the semifinal. Not the last one, technically. This will be the last 3 games. The last intensity game is here. Racing Club Flamengo second leg. Remember, guys, Flamengo leads 1-0. So, yeah, vamos a la final. And you know, at this point, we're all Flamengo today because at this point, we need a Brazilian club in the final. So let's see. A possibility of a Super Clásico could happen, but we'll see what happens. Flamengo has a 1-0 lead against Racing Club as we present you the lineups as this game will teach you, or we goes to the final Lima, Peru. I believe. Yeah, in Peru, that stadium at Universitarios ground. Who will advance to the final? Flamengo Racing. I know I couldn't add a poll for some reason on StreamYard right away, which sucks. As Racing Club fans, they're showing the banner. Players already out. Already. As the teams' lineups are out. Before we reach Lima, we have to go through. We have to go through Buenos Aires today. And then tomorrow back in Sao Paulo for that another semifinal. Just like before we reach Bayern Munich, we have to go through Milan. Inter Milan, Barcelona vibes. That thriller, which ended 7-6. It was 3-3. But now it's a must-win game. You guys hear me right. As now we present you as the racing fans are going out in full force. The same racing club that won the Sudamericana knocked out Corinthians in the semifinal exactly last year. Don't forget, this is the same racing club that knocked out Corinthians 2-1 and managing to draw, winning 4-3 on aggregate and winning the whole thing by beating Cruzeiro. Racing Club will start off with a 4-4-1 Martinez up striker. Their midfield, basically. Thomas, Almeida, Ben, Solari, mostly Argentinian guys. So, yeah, including just himself. The backline, Roja, the 2 Rojos and Rojas. Colorado and Simon in goal. But, yeah, Flamengo, Felipe Luis, Plata, striker, Araujo, Vascayeta, and as his midfield, and then the midfield pivot defensively, Eric Pula with Jorginho, Andres Pereira, Sandro, Leo Ortiz, Valera. In the back line, Rossi in goal as the players are getting warmed up. I think they might be hosting them in the silent, or no, they're just trying to get ready. So what are your thoughts? Make sure you stay up the chat, smash up the likes, subscribe. Who goes through? Let me try out a poll if I can. But yeah, players are starting to heat up. But yeah, as we go ahead and get ready for this wild ride, just like in the Champions League 6 months ago, smash up the likes. And it is not the lineup, former Atletico Mineiro player, not wanting to hunt in Brazilian club, okay? Oh yeah, does he play for a racing club? I kind of forgot about him, as we should be underway in just a few seconds. I'm trying to get my things real quick. We're trying to get my water. Share this stream. I will share this stream on Twitter as well. Let's go. I'm sorry about that. I was just trying to get things ready. Are we underway? So yeah, we're not even underway yet. They're still showing the light show. What's taking them so long? But yeah, tons of fireworks as we get ready for the second half. So I couldn't for some reason I can't make a poll unfortunately on my phone, and that sucks. The game hasn't even started yet. Fair enough. Smash up the likes, guys. Share this to any friends that are Flamenguista or racing club, liberators. Some reasons we care. They're going on a circle. Is it a moment of silence or is it or protest against racism once again? I agree. Get the game. I can get all these racism out of here. I agree. Stop discrimination or violence. Oh, they're doing that. As always. I agree. But you know what? Fair play to the racing club fans. It's obviously amount of firework. Yeah, it's crazy. It's massive, bro. So yeah, let's be there. So they're going under a moment of not even silence, just a protest against racism. But the Argentinians, I'm not gonna lie, some of you guys have been talking way too much. You guys need to be absolutely humble. And you need to learn how to freaking behave and not be a scrub and be a dickhead. So there's the moment of protest done. A reminder to the viewers, stop discrimination. Not even someone passed away as we're going to go underway. Fair enough. It's going to be really hard racing. This is the same racing club that won the Sudamericana last year, that won the Copa against Botafogo. They knocked out Corinthians. They knocked out, they beat Cruzeiro in the final last year. This is the same racing club as these guys. Racing club. They passed Peñarol. They passed a local rival, Bolavista, the current Argentinian league champions, and we're underway in the semifinal. But remember, Racing Club, they topped first in the group. I think they had Fortaleza in their group, and they basically made it to the final by passing Peñarol, Uruguay, the same Peñarol that knocked out Flamengo last year, who was knocked out by Botafogo last year. And funny enough, Racing Club beat both of them. Oh, shoot. They come already. 35 seconds in, 40 seconds. And action happened. Is that corner already? Gotta defend. This is going to be a lot hostile. You better bounce back against. You better show all your heart and do not do the dumbest thing like Fortaleza. Racing Club is hard. No referee says goal kick. Was it offside? Felipe Luis needs to get it right. Do it for Brazil. I will turn on my camera. Let me know when you guys want the link if you want to hop on. Let me know. I'll put it in. Come on, Flamengo. This is going to be really hard because this is the same racing club that knocked out Corinthians. So I have flashbacks, and I didn't even did the watch along. This was on Halloween. They did it. It was on a Thursday, and they did it on Halloween. So yeah, that's going to be different from last year. So yeah, Racing Club away. I almost forgot to say it looks like, but I circled. So yeah, it's going to be really hard. Remember, Corinthians lost here 2-1. A penalty was given, and then someone scored an open play goal like a couple minutes later, and they remained 2-1. That's what I remember. So Neo, if you're still in there, or S or X, not a J, 1A. This Evan 7 here comes racing. Oh shoot, but yeah, this is the same club that knocked out Corinthians, which you're better than Corinthians. Oh, that they were coming, but apparently it was offside. The stadium is filled. A lot of people believe a remontada can happen, just like they did against Corinthians. Well, they were drawing away, and all they needed was to win by 1 goal. But never mind that. We got to the final to get to. Yeah. And you're not going to do what like Corinthians did by not taking care of business, because this is the same club that did it, that Racing Club. And fair enough to Racing Club. They did all their best to win the Sudamericana. I thought they played excellent football. I respected them. I thought they were less cocky than River and Boca, and I had major respect for them. But now even their fans are being a bit giddy and being a bit disrespectful. They need some humbling. Fair play that they made it to the semis. Great achievement. I don't know if I could see any Flamengo away fans. I don't know if the away fans are separated. But yeah, Racing are at home. The blue-white stripes, yep, the same colors as the Argentinian national team. Porto, Sociedad, same old blue-white color, kind of a bit lightish. So the Urubu got to defend, as now they got a corner, shoot, defend that. Come on, don't screw up like Barcelona did against Inter. You guys have an advantage versus, like, tie. Flamengo just needs a draw to advance to the final. And remember, and by the way, this is also a message to Cruz Azul and PSG. If you're a Cruz Azul fan, you better be watching this, because you guys could be playing one of those clubs in December in the Intercontinental Cup. And as well, PSG. We could have a PSG Flamengo game. Oh, here comes Plata. Good counter. Good ball. Someone made that good ball from Vascaeta trying to Racing. This is good. Come on. George got a scout, but he won't reach it. Oh, he did. Nice. All right, come on. Let's do something. Dale. Got a scout. Oh. And that's going to be a goal kick. Good counter from there. But a little bit better. But fair play. 6 p.m. here in where I'm at in California, as the World Series takes on again. So, yeah. We're stuck in the chat. Cannot screw up anything. Make Brazil proud again. Yeah, I will be a little bit disappointed in case this ends 0-0. But yeah, it looks like I can't do any polls, unfortunately, guys. Got a new comment. Carrascal has been elite for Flamengo. Ever since he's shown up, the Colombian, bro, he's an absolute cooking. What a baller, bro. He needs to be called up more for the Colombian national team. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, low-key, he might be falling in his path. So, yeah, Fluminense, by the way, won. Yeah, 1-0. They managed to hold on. You're not surprised. One bit. Oh, here comes Carrascal. Vascaeta. Blocked. They need to get to the areas. But yeah, we're going to be here for a long 2 hours. And we still have the second leg tomorrow. Palmeiras, LD Quito. As it stands, it's 60% likely we're having LD Quito Flamengo final now. As of right now. But yeah, basically 200, 300 minutes left of Liberators football. 270, but probably 300 in case of extra time. Even Ronaldinho said, come on, Flamengo, Libertadores, as he's also cheering for Atletico Mineiro at the same time because he played for both clubs. Because he's trying to do everything for people. Flamengo needs some players that takes risks, like dribbles. Yeah, I agree. You guys should be doing like what Vinny was doing. Or like, Camavinga, for example, or Valverde. Or even Escobar right now, Chelsea. Yeah, you need us. And I thought you guys had that, but apparently you haven't so far. You have to take risks. You're Flamengo. You should be, because you have 23 million Instagram followers. You have the biggest fan club in the Americas. You're basically the real king of the biggest club in the world outside of Europe. You're supposed to represent that. You should be doing that. I mean, not like 100% perfect. It has to be, but it can be better. Oh, I see the Blue Jays leading 2-1 already against LA Dodgers. As we're in like game 5 of the series. Getting intense. Just need to get something and that's it. Come on, but looking good. Yeah, it won't be hard. But all they need is to draw. But yeah, you're not going to mess up like Corinthians, right? Yeah, we're getting ready for the whole week. I want Flamengo to do so well. But yeah, if you're PSG, you might be one of the South American teams. In my opinion, I think you're 60% likely in case if it's from South America. Everyone's liberators, obviously. I think Flamengo, I still back them to be favorites, so they're doing okay-ish so far. Racing. Number 3 is El Diaquito. Number 4 is Palmeiras. So PSG have to have a lookout, or you could be playing Cruz Azul. Cruz Azul, you better be watching this closely because these 4 teams are playing 2 games away from playing you, even though football is not played on the pitch with 3 or 4 more teams or 5 teams. Like, you think Cruz Azul will be playing against? But yeah, I hope you're watching this closely. Pachuca absolutely humiliated Botafogo 3-0 last year. They did, and here comes Flamengo on the counter. Come on. Is that going out to play? Good. Plata. Araujo, my bad. Kunda, come on, shoot it! Oh, side netting. That was a great ball. This is an unfortunate. Incredible. Yeah. It's going to be, intensity. Oh, goodness, here comes Racing. Oh, my goodness, what a save from Rossi! Oh, my goodness, they've almost scored. Oh, my goodness, that's Racing's first chance of the game. It's not looking good. They will score here if you guys don't get a goal. It's really hard to stay 0-0. This is why I should have gone for 2-0. Already showing the promise that the game just needs to get a goal. Good. Yeah, careful. Reflecting. Come on. Flamengo's asked for fouls. They play on. Cascalleta. I hope I can reach him as it goes to one racing. Last guy. Is that Vascayeta or Jorginho down? My bad. Come on, just get those balls moving. You need to be careful. You need to turn into prime, mind your nowhere. Corta. Buffon. Come on, Rossi, save it. That's it. That's the ball as it rolls. But yeah, it's going to be really hard. We need to humble these Argentinians. I'm not going to lie. They need to be humble. Just like the U20s got humbled in the final. It's time to take them down once again. Tonight. Come on, vamos, Shulabu. Yes. And I was supposed to be a neutral, but at this point I'm rooting for Flamengo. And of course I will still root for them. And even if it's Flamengo Palmeiras, if I had to root for one, I have probably Flamengo. But I don't mind having El Super Clásico Brazilian. I mean, I know some of you guys don't want Palmeiras going through, and I understand. As long as one of them gets the job done, yes. And I think it's likely Flamengo. They should go for it. Leo Pereira goes out for a throw instead of just for the attack. I forgot he was Racing Club's manager, but he's an absolute kind of genius. So watch out. Racing Club are not a joke, bro. They're super hard to handle. I could see this game. If this goes to extra time. Oh wait, I forgot. I don't think there's extra time for the semis. This goes to pens. I forgot. So reminder, because Libertadores they go to penalty kicks, unlike the Champions League, which don't goes to extra time until the final. You go to extra time either way. Libertadores not until the final. I don't want pens. You don't want pens. In my opinion, Racing Club have better ballers, so it's going to be a lot harder to go through against than Estudiantes a couple days ago. I mean, a couple weeks ago, my bad. It's going to be a lot closer. Yeah, Estudiantes Flamengo went immediately to penalties. Yeah, and like you guys went through, and this was good. Yeah, almost canceling an Argentinian derby because there was almost going to be another Argentinian derby, Estudiantes Racing, which I think that's another Buenos Aires derby, basically. Not the main one. Boca River are done. But yeah, we need to humble these Argentinians. And there's also that Sudamericana semifinal as well tomorrow, so we'll keep an eye. I don't know if I'll go live. So yeah, we'll see. But this probably will motivate Palmeiras, or they'll be down for it tomorrow, or they're just not going to be up for it. But yeah, we'll see. Lunes, Universitario Chile is tomorrow because we're getting ready. The Blue Jays are leading 3-1 against the Dodgers. Keep an eye on that game as well at the same time. Multi-pass, good. Flamengo, here comes Ascayeta. Near the penalty. Oh! What a save! Oh, what a save from Mason's keeper. Nearly Ascayeta, or who was it? Nearly put it in. Oh, but Flamengo gets the ball back. Come on. We need you in the Intercontinental Cup final. Because I think that's the only team in the world that could challenge PSG. If Flamengo Chelsea happens, Flamengo PSG needs to happen. No. If Chelsea PSG happens, Flamengo PSG should happen as well, honestly. And it's the opportunity. You're there. 4 more games. This game. Get the result. If it ends 0-0, very lucky. If it's 1-1, fair enough. You don't want to play for pens. It's already intense. It is, especially the kick and all that. Even though I try and maintain the ball, good. Here comes Flamengo on the attack. Here comes. Is that Samolino? No. Got a skull shot! Oh, goes out wide from that hole. I think it might have been an offside position they're saying, or was that replay? Oh, big up Joshua J. Thank you for the raid, bro. Bless up, my G. Bless up, everyone. Smash the like, subscribe. We're here for the Libertadores semifinal, the one and only. Let me know if you want the link, if you want to, hang out. Yeah, we're covering for Libertadores. Smash up the likes, guys. I'm here covering South American Brazilian football on my channel. So big up. Welcome to Adam Dodd Brazilian 2025 Futebol channel. My Brazilian account, which I do in English, but my main account is Adam Dodd 2025 with nearly 8K. So yeah, we're covering that. So yeah, as well, hopefully for a potential Flamengo PSG final in this year's Intercontinental Cup is on the horizon. So yeah, smash up the raids, yo. Yeah, big up. Thanks, Joshua J. Legend. Big up, Adam. Hopefully. Yes, I'm okay. I've been doing pretty much all right. Yeah, I've just been busy on some things, but yeah, especially work and all that. I've been doing pretty good, honestly. But yeah, as we're here for the second leg of the Libertadores, Flamengo Racing, 17 minutes in, already intense. The game was delayed because due to the bus arriving late for Flamengo. There you go, Michael. Let me know if you want the link. I'll put it on. then yeah, we're here. We're finally here for the second leg. If you're in the U.S., it's on BN Sports. In England, I don't know if this is televised, but I'm excited for the Libertadores final, Sudamericana final. It's been as well, mate. It's gonna drive me nuts. Here comes Flamengo on the possession of the ball. So yeah, thank you guys. Smash the likes. Enjoy this. I'll put the link if anyone wants to join. Michael, here's the link. Yeah, I can talk about whatever. It doesn't have to even be about Libertadores all the way. It could be about Chelsea. I see you guys winning 4-3 against Wolves. Yeah, as the Carabao Cup final or quarterfinals have been set. Yep, I've seen it. So yeah, there's a link. So yeah, 2 minutes in. Let's see if Flamengo up. So remember, they need a draw to advance to the final. And that was a poor shot from. That was poor. I thought that should have been better. But yeah, smash up the likes, subscribe to the channel. We do this every week for sure. Any games. But yeah, the final of the Libertadores is November 29th, in 4 weeks from now. So today we'll defy the results. So yeah, this is the South American Champions League, guys. Basically, yes, it is. Flamengo trying to head it in. So yeah, so far equal, I would say. But as well, they could be more clinical. Rossi, so far, I know racing the slightly bigger chance. Save it. Oh, here comes good ball from Vascaeta, and I think, and it goes as you're trying to go to Scal, trying to cook that defender. Come on, head it in, Vascaeta, but he couldn't reach him. Locked up in time. Josh and Yeti will both wait and watch the match day Forest versus Manchester United game. Do a reaction, mind you, of things. Oh, you want me to go live for it? Yes, the game is on Saturday, right? Hoping the final will be on BBC Three, Adam, like it was last year. Oh, it's on BBC Three last year for you. Do they have the rights for the semifinal, or is it just the final? I'm glad they're starting to have more rights. Hopefully, I don't know if this game is televised right now. But yeah, we will be there for the final, and I will invite many people. You're welcome to come on. The Libertadores, we might do it on the main channel. Honestly, the Sudamericana final, we might do it on the main channel as well, probably. I just need one Brazilian club. And even if somehow both teams fumble, Flamengo and Palmeiras are not making the Libertadores final, we'll have to do it. Big up, Moss, Sports World. The Snoop, you're here. Copa, focus on the Blue Jays. Maybe somewhere, Fire Sticks. Big up to you, Moss. I'm watching both. No worries. I'm multitasking. It's still an important game, especially for the possibility of a match of the Intercontinental Cup. I'm watching both. I see you guys are leading 3-1 right now, so like a possibility of a 3-2 lead and possibly one more game away after this one winning the World Series. So yeah. Hopefully you're good. It's just a final over here, Adam. Just a final? They don't broadcast every single another game? Just the final. Damn. It sucks. Comes good to defend the ball, but Racing does get possession right. Michael Chelsea. Sky Sports shows a rerun of 3 p.m. games evening, so you never know. You might be there on Easter. Beat LA. And yep. Yeah, let's go Blue Jays, right? And freak the Dodgers, right? I bet you're enjoying this as Flamengo regains possession. But yeah, there's the link if you want to join in. Everyone is welcome. Let me try to pin that real quick. But yeah, absolutely, guys. Jorginho. Oh, let me try to replace it. There we go. But yeah, as long as they're. But yeah, with this draw, Flamengo do advance to the final. Palmeiras have a lot of work to do tomorrow. But yeah, Racing Club is not an easy ground, bro. Flamengo, how they made it to the semis against Racing, they played Internacional technically 3 times that week because they had them in the league, the 2-legged tie, and won all 3 games against them. But of course, the 3-0 lead in the Libertadores, 1-0 at home, 2-0 at their ground. And Flamengo, They played Estupiñán, winning 2-1, going 2-0 up in the first 10 minutes, 15 minutes. And then it slowed down, and then the incident at the late in the game, sending somebody off falsely for Flamengo. And then there's a falta, free kick for Flamengo, by the way. And there was a red card, an own goal that might have been fouled, which wasn't disallowed, and Flamengo might have been robbed. But yeah, that's how they made it. Yep, Flamengo are on foot. Oh, for you? Fair enough. All right. Is it on BN Sports as well? Kind of ish. Because I also have, I'm using technically Fanatics, which connects to Football TV. Yeah, something to keep an eye on. But yeah, especially for these matches. So yeah, absolutely, guys. And we're here for the next hour and a half to 2 hours, including talking about the post game, post analytics. So yeah, for sure. Joshua J, I could never understand people doing watch alongs. You can't see until later. It's fair. Yes, because I think for some reason, Michael, I think they're using some of these websites or a VPN, I think, to get away with restrictions. I know the 3 p.m. blackouts, it's stupid, it's bullshit, and I have no idea why is this even a rule. That makes absolute zero sense, bro. And they just don't, they just don't, yeah, exactly. Can't see until later. Like, I doubt it. Arsenal have worldies, 15-year-old. So good. Oh, he played today? Yeah, I see you guys won 2-0, Moss. 7-year-old strikes out. Michael, Chelsea, I completely agree. Yeah, absolutely. Like, I don't get it. And I know some people like Saeed, even Matisse, a.k.a. the Liberian, as you call them. And who else? All these big YouTubers in football, they do this by, watching the match no matter what, without even going to the game. And, like, trying to have both ways, even though I know the 3 p.m. blackout rules, I don't get it. Why? Volley, Chelsea, Donor Dog. Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true. Todd Bowley does own the Dodgers, too, and they're losing 3-1, and you're beating them. You're beating their ownership. 8 strikes out. Oh, I see it. So does that mean how many strikes for a possible advantage of a home run? The defender Flamengo. Racing shot goes over the or goes out wide or kicks it over. But racing fans have been loud with 25 minutes as we go in. So we got 60 long minutes, 65 minutes plus stoppage time. Oh, good ball from Gascayet trying to go through it, but it goes out for a throw in. Someone gets it. Plata presenting. Hit Freeman. Oh yeah, we watched the end of the first leg. Flamengo, yeah, and Carrascal, he's the reason why he scored that goal for Flamengo, especially the great positioning, the great scoring. I know Condobo was saying that it might have been an own goal, which means they didn't even score from open play, but no, it's his goal because that happened. He just absolutely cooks him. You're sure it might just derail it, mostly because if he was paying attention, but it was his goal. It was on target. As Ascai is trying to counter-track, locking them up. Defensive midfield, just doing the defensive midfield work. Just trying to cook him. Here comes Flamengo in that right-hand side. Euro. So, yeah, pass him back and forth. Vascaeta, the play line playmaker. So underrated, bro. Hit free, man. A home run is basically a cricket, then, as what we call it here in the UK. Back in the day, it used to be called rounders. Damn, interesting. And I know there's old classic teams that might used to exist, but that no longer exist. Oh, damn. But yeah, as I think LA has an opportunity, but I think a second is out. But yeah, especially how much opportunities. But yeah, in England you call it cricket. Here in America we just do basically baseball, but very similar, but some differences. Yeah, I know. I kind of forgot the history about baseball, but it's kind of massive. But yeah, we're doing the World Series here. And I do try to intend to pay attention, even though not much, but I do try my best to watch these games. So yes, Sergio Salvin is up for the Dodgers. No, Tommy is up for them. He didn't take it. It goes to him. Um, so yeah, I'm multitasking. So 3-1 Blue Jays. But yeah, trying to beat Clown Lake and Todd Bowley, right? I believe baseball is big in South Korea as well. I think so too. I could be wrong. I think it's big in Japan and as well. I think because of how much and then how much they're used to it. I have no idea how baseball is going in Japan. It is kind of popular now in Mexico and the Dominican Republic. It is on the rise, or even the national teams are starting to get better at it. Try to make some talk. It says Scottish Premiership is chaos. Celtic might not even win the title. But yeah, that's true. Scottish Premier League now, because old American football past time, their oldest sport, stayed out the rounders, but the changeably globalized, Americanized. Oh, so that's man, and I know it wasn't back in the old day. They haven't even teach me history, but interesting. Yeah, I should actually have a look. Yeah, Flamengo has a free kick, but just restarting to play. Baseball is huge in some Caribbean nations. Yeah, like the Dominican Republic, Venezuela. Yeah, too as well. South Korea and Japan. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, that's where it's basically popular as well. More than football. So I'm gonna ask, but yeah, a lot. In Brazil, not as much. Probably not as much. But as well, trying to batter the bat as well to understand. Hits lost to Rangers, at least the Hearts. Which Rangers? The Glasgow. Oh shoot, Ray. Good block up. Which Rangers? The Texas Rangers, or the Scottish one? Oh, the Scottish one, right? Oh goodness, good. Goes to Rossi. That has to be a foul. Celtic one. Hearts will fail. No worries. Canadian invented basketball. That's true. There was that debate. How did the history of basketball started, and then just somehow like took over in America immediately, or was it around the border or something? And like, what city when did baseball like kind of like took off? Because I kind of forgot the history of basketball as well. Dominican Jays always have. And the name of my series is Scottish Club. Okay, all right. And what else? The CFL is older than the NFL. Oh, the Canadian one. And is that televised here in the U.S.? Or no? Or some games? Or is there some blackouts as well too? Because I heard about some Canadian CFL, the Montreal, Toronto, Vancouver. I forgot. Proper. Ooh, that falta. That has to be a foul. Referee says play on. Oh, referee still says play on. The Plata gets back up. 31 minutes in, controlling the game. But yeah, interesting. Oh, so we're on commercial break here in the game, in the MLB, in the World Series. I don't think the CFL is broadcast in the U.S. I don't know. Not even on CBS, all because they have the letter C. That's why I said that. But if it's not, then I don't know what's going on. But even though, of course, NFL is more popular and more monetized because it's the U.S., because that's the bigger country. But like, if the U.S. and Canada, they're supposed to be like close buddies, twins. Why can they not televise each other's games? If they're supposed to be that close. I know there's the U.S. Canada. Not all the life is the same, but someone somewhere. Oh shoot! Someone made a mistake from Flamengo. Shot! Oh, he goes over the bar. That was poor. Saturday, Winnipeg Blue at Montreal. Then the West semis is Calgary at the British Columbia Lions. BC Lions, British Columbia, right? Is that Vancouver's team then? Based in Vancouver. Wonder the difference between UK, US. Here, example, UK football, US soccer, UK rugby, US NFL, UK cricket. baseball, the way things and yeah, kind of ish. And you, the great summon, and I know, and even Australia, they have something different, which we probably don't have. Australia and New Zealand, I forgot that another sports. I mean, I know they're good in rugby, but something else they have, I could be wrong. Yeah, some differences still compared to our English coalition brother. Here comes Flamengo. They've been locked up in time, so yeah, it's a back and forth game. Yeah, exactly. Oh, here comes Vascaeta. Come on, locked up, and he's through. Oh, what a save from Racing's keeper. Soccer was an English word. They started it in association football. Yeah, because for some reason they're saying that the English they started the word soccer, and then the Americans follow through, and then the English went back to using football, and all because of the existence of American football, and the Americans get to use soccer along with the Canadians as well, especially the Americans. Yeah, oh, they're 1v win the Blue Jays, I was saying, but yeah, exactly. And I don't know if you guys all agree. I know people. Yes, for me, I call it either way. Of course, Brazil we say football, Portuguese. But yeah, football in Spanish. I say soccer basically, as kicking the ball. But even though football, you're supposed to be kicking the ball. With your foot versus American football, just using kind of hands, tackles, somewhat, and wrestling for the ball. Yeah, racing goalkeeper is down. Looks like they're but he should be fine. But yeah, what a save! It's been really good. This should be 1-1 by now or 2-2 at minimum. It's been a great game so far. The hostility, Alexander Santo, get on your game. But yeah, never underestimate Racing Club because Corinthians went 1-0 up and they came back. Someone is down for Racing. We already had changed rugby to our new North American football rules, so needed name same association. They had their own football too. They use soccer as well. Oh, and that's probably the reason why I like this, Moss. You have all the experience, and you played every single one of them before, right? All of them. Obviously, like you mentioned, football, soccer, American football, baseball, all of the experience, rugby, cricket. You played all of them before, right? Especially when you're like younger, when you're a kid or you're early like adulthood, basically. Like 25 years ago or 30 years ago. And you said you played down in South America before, right? Once, right? But yeah, I need to know all the pitch thing. But I see Valerio Jr. is going to step up. Is he Dominican or is I forgot? Yeah, Flamengo racing trying to battle off for the ball. And at halftime, we will not be going anywhere. So yeah, it says yeah, played Canadian football, soccer, basketball before. Won the Canadian title 1996. Interesting. Yeah, you said something like that. You won the whole thing, but did you have to fight like any referee controversy before when you played this? Referee says flag up, so ball for racing or throwing. But yeah, they need to start moving faster. Play. Come on, let's see. Defending. Oh, but yeah, basically what you said is true. Played played soccer in Scotland for my university as ski. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's true. Especially university sports as well. College sports as well, especially here in the U.S. Like how college football is popular, college American football compared to college soccer for sure, outnumbered, or more than MLS attendance. Even though I know the MLS attendance has gone up because of Messi, but that's about it. But and Son Heung-min as well, kind of ish. But MLS, they still have a long way to go to try and compete for as a better league. I still believe Liga MX is better. The Brazilian league is still there. Oh, good luck enough. But yeah, Same with Canada, something as well. Oh, goodness, shot. Go straight to Rossi's hand. And Racing might be the slightly better team, but not by much. We're all racing players. They're asking for a handball, but there's nothing there. I don't think there was anything. It's just going to go Racing hand. But yeah. So go ahead. What you want to say? If we had a pro like CPL when I was young, I would have made that. Who knows? And then you would have gotten all the organization of like everything. But yeah, racing players are still complaining about the handball, including manager. I don't see the handball. Keep playing, guys. No te recuerdo. Sigue jugando. No vas a ir con todo eso. No pasó nada. I was just saying. Racing players, they refuse to play. Oh my days. You sort of have that attitude down there in Argentina where they're trying to be bossy, talking, not paying attention. Been talking a little bit too much. Just play. And then I know people be screaming Flamengo and all that. There's nothing there. It's just there. Yeah, it's been a great game. So yeah, Racing Club, though, it's just a fortress to go there. I even think PSG would struggle here. I think every big club would struggle here. Corinthians last year they did it. I mean, I know Corinthians was worse last year slightly, but they got the job done. Hoping to lock up. Cuidado. Oh shoot! Oh, but it goes out for a goal kick. Could played indoor soccer. Oh yeah, what's this called? Futsal, right? We call it here in South America. Have that? Yeah, that's true. Especially where I know that technically indoor soccer is basically not talking about indoor stadiums, but like it's like a gym basically, and it's like basically it's not filled with grass, not even with turf. It's basically just floors, basically like basketball floors, kind of ish, but for like football, soccer inside. Yeah, very similar. I think you could agree. Oh, saved by Racing as they're trying to go for a throw-in. Does the U.S. don't have a pro indoor? Was it called ML? I kind of forgot. MLS was clearly, you guys have quite few new teams recently. Austin, Nashville, Charlotte, St. Louis, San Diego. I believe you guys are equal pay thing between men's and women's. Yes, and I know that the women's and men's, because of the games, the women's for some reason were just good at it, but the men's one, just the U.S. for some reason, it's just never lived up to the expectation. And yes, the U.S. women, yes, that includes what's her name, who former coached Chelsea women's, and Racing does have a free kick, by the way. But MLS, yes, we're trying to add up, but mostly because I don't know, we're just adding more clubs for just money, I guess. Oh goodness, defend! Oh, good. Shot off target. We approached the half. Yeah. We started to get more MLS teams because, yeah, we have 30. Your clubs is the Whitecaps and go straight to Rossi's hand. And when the playoff? Yeah, LAFC, they do play in an hour. Funny enough, they do play. Sonny Min is going to be playing. He will be playing later tonight. So yeah, I would imagine it's asked to have Major League Soccer in every single state. All clubs? No, we don't have all states. Yeah, November 1st, and that's for the second game as well. But yeah, I think it's because Don Garber and our U.S. Soccer Commission does that for some reason. They're trying to lock things up. Flamengo. And I know we're not perfect, and our U.S. Soccer Federation kind of sucks. Don Garber's just doing some things. If they're just doing this for money instead of just doing it the right way, because a reminder, Major League Soccer, we do not have relegation or promotion. The second division is the USL Championship, the second division of the US Soccer, and we don't even have promotion relegation. It stays like that. And for some reason, I don't know if we're going to bring it. I see the Flamengo away fans. I see them as they're separated. And that's it. What's going on? A little bit of handball thing. The food maybe now, Michael, but it's cool. The USL Pro League is now going to be set up promotion in the league below MLS. They all year long. Yeah. They've been like apparently. I forgot who was the guy behind it. Not just on guard, another commissioner or another president or something. Basically, of like that association, and they said basically that, but they're not going to do it for MLS teams. They're just going to keep it like that. Like, do you agree with it generally? Anyone? To me, it's like kind of suspicious. Might just why can. Mexico also doesn't have relegation or promotion at the moment either. There's still an MLS Pro Indoor Soccer League or Emma. I forgot honestly. Like I said, it probably has to be like somewhat of a program, I guess, but they're not talked about. You still have the CONCACAF Champions League? Yes, we do. That's our version of the Champions League because CONCACAF and CONMEBOL, FIFA says that we're not with them, so we're not allowed to compete. Liga MX will have pro real soon. Oh goodness, free kick for racing. But they're saying up to now for all USL. But ahead of that, with MLS, it can't be done. So that's how far you could go. So let's say, for example, I know a recent club. I live in between two clubs. Sacramento, what's this called? Sacramento Republic and Oakland Roots, for example, they're not allowed to come here to MLS, right? 3 minutes of stoppage time as Racing does have a free kick. Be careful. They're trying to go for it. But yeah. Oh goodness, careful. But yeah, Michael, I still don't call it that, but they call it the CONCACAF Champions Cup, right? Yeah, they did just change the name to the Cup from the league. It's still basically the same trophy, but it's basically the CONCACAF version of the Champions League, even though some people have been asking or calling for Mexican clubs to return to Liberators due to quality and like Liga MX actually being competitive to all leagues in South America, especially the Brazilian league. We saw last year, Botafogo got smashed by Pachuca. They got manhandled by Machuca, 3-0. And Pachuca were not that great that Apertura season last year. And then let's see what Cruz Azul does, but don't underestimate Cruz Azul. They too have South American players. Liga MX is basically a huge destination for South Americans outside of South America itself. So a lot of South American players in Liga MX, so I just don't get it why. I mean, I get it. CONCACAF and CONMEBOL, they still don't, they're not one federation, but I will say this. But if it's that, and then we're starting to see more CONCACAF teams into Copa America, like, why can we not just emerge? Like, figure this shit out. I doubt one day, like, listen, CONMEBOL is chasing for the money, so why not unite already? Make up your mind. I hope FIFA, CONCACAF, CONMEBOL, if they're going to make up their mind, it should have been done early, honestly. Yeah, Mike Buster. Oh, yeah. Cholera. Canada gets screwed every time the finals. Yeah, that's true. You guys got slapped up by Cruz Azul 5-0. This is why you're not in this year's Intercontinental Cup final or Club World Cup. Cruz Azul are in the 2029 Club World Cup as well. Don't forget, you missed that out. Falta, her free kick's been intense. It's going to be 0-0. Another strike out, 10. Ooh. Are Canadian sides allowed to qualify for CONCACAF Champions League despite if you win the league or final? Oh, big up to you, and 537 too. Racing better than I thought. Big up, Adam. Yeah, I think so. Yes, and I know that Mosh, you could explain to Michael. I believe yes. Yeah, I think if you either win the Canadian Championship or Canadian Cup, which they have over there in Canada, because there's also that second championship for Canada, and some teams play in it or like a playoffs. Yes, I think you qualify from there as well. Same thing with the Supporter Shield. Doesn't really matter if you're in the East, West. So yeah, you could qualify from either of that. In Vancouver, they made it to the final. They knocked out Lionel Messi's Inter Miami. They knocked out Pumas, and they lost. They managed to draw. Just like you want to know something about Vancouver, I have to compare this to Inter. But first of all, yes, we have our tournament. Michael Whitecaps won the last couple. TFC won a lot. Now Montreal won every one. CPL teams they're upset. Toronto, they lost a couple of years. Halftime, Flamengo racing. Yup. It's halftime, guys, but we're still gonna chat. Flamengo 0, Racing Club 0. Yup, it's halftime. We're gonna check the stats. And Flamengo are 45 minutes away from Liberators and potentially 100 and something minutes from playing Cruz Azul. Yes. I can tell you this. Auckland won the A-League in Australia, but we're not allowed to qualify for it because they're from New Zealand. Of course, they're under OFC, and I know that it's different over there. Yeah, I forgot as well. Yeah, I think so, and I think because due to something there in Oceania, along with the Australian FA or whatever they have there. Oh look, Qatar! It looks like BN Sports is trying to promote the Intercontinental Cup, or who are they trying to promote? Moss. I saw, bro. Lamine Yamal got humbled by Madrid by telling Vinny to come outside. He goes, hilarious. Oh, yeah, that Lamine Yamal, or Lamine Diddy, he's been pretty insane, honestly. And he's not staying humble. And you know what? He's going to have to hold that. He wants to fix up. And yeah, I heard about it. But it's not fair. Whitecaps have to play Mexico for the final. Got 0 rest. Either Mexican clubs. Okay. Oh, yeah. So, you know what? I have to say. Oh, yeah. This is what I was about to say before. It's like Liechtenstein or Switzerland, but totally different. Yeah. I'll never let them sleep. So, here's what I would say. Let me remove this. I thought I did. Oh, shoot. My bad. Let me say this, Moss. So, basically, yes, but I know it wasn't fair because here's the thing for Cruz Azul. They had 2 weeks of rest because in Liga MX, it was basically the Liga MX playoffs. The Clausura, once they knocked out Tigres, they immediately played Club León the following week, knocked them out in the quarterfinals, and they got knocked out by Club America in the playoffs as they got revenge after knocking them out in the Champions Cup. That's the funny thing. And you guys were playing MLS games because the problem is with MLS, it's not divided in half. It's like one long season versus Liga MX. It's divided into half. Apertura and Clausura. And here's the thing. Cruz Azul got knocked out by America. If Cruz Azul wasn't that final against Toluca, they would only get 1 week of rest. That's correct. But they didn't. They got knocked out by America. 2-1 remontada. And don't forget, they had higher spots America. So they advanced either way. And you guys had to play games here and there, unfortunately. So, yeah, it wasn't fair. And I think it's because due to this points, now we're having this no longer two-legged tie. So, whoever has won the most points, that's why Cruz Azul hosts the final, but I kind of get it. But it's the same thing with Leagues Cup, kind of. Or not even the same, but they're hosting the U.S., but all the games are hosted U.S. versus CONCACAF makes it points. Yes, Australia chose Asia Champions League, FIFA's. So New Zealand clubs can come in and destroy by Bayern. That's true. They got destroyed and bodied by Bayern 10-0. They just lost the FIFA Intercontinental Cup to El Pyramid, who are now in the FIFA Challenger Cup. 1 game from playing PSG themselves, as they're still waiting who they're going to be playing. Vinicius Jr. seems all mad, hey? Yeah, I know, that's just chaos. And like Vinny, yes, he needs to say it. Viva Tigres, you saw my. Yes, I did, bro. Yes. You support. Tigres is your Mexican club. Yes. You've been ruining them because guess what? And speaking of Tigres, it's the Monterrey Derby, aka Clásico Regio, or Region Classic in Monterrey between Rayados and Tigres. Will I come back for watch along? I don't know. I'll see. But I'm excited for sure. That's by far the biggest game of the week, in my opinion. This Clásico Regio. Don't get me wrong, Moss. Next week, there is the Bass Derby between Real Sociedad and Athletic Club and Tottenham versus Chelsea. But I think Clásico Regio is still somewhat cool, honestly, and bigger. Even though, okay, maybe not Chelsea Tottenham, but I think it's bigger than the Bass Derby. Yes, of course, it was nowhere going to be near as El Clasico. It should be LA neutral site final. Mexican clubs cheat. It should be in LA. Wait, how? You think the system coming close to Flamengo? We do have the A League here in England, the UK on TNT Sports, guys, live and everything. Oh, really? The Australian League. I know that the A League, they have like some cool teams. Sydney something, Melbourne City, and like some couple other teams. I'll try to get used to it. I know they're not known. Of course, they play in the Asia Champions League, which which means that they will go against Saudi Arabian clubs, which has everyone at the point. Has everyone Ronaldo, El Hili with Ivan Toney, no longer at Brentford. You remember Ivan Toney? Still there in Saudi Arabia. I don't think he's coming back to England. Looks like. And funny enough, El Pyramid knocked out El Hili out of the Continental Cup. 3-1 at their ground. They actually destroyed them. And as for and as for and as for and as for Al Ittihad, that's Benzema's team, and then you got everyone else. Al Khan with the João Cancelo, Ruben Neves, Portuguese linking up once again. Don't forget that Jorge Jesus. Don't forget Jesus. Jorge Jesus is now at El Nasa, who won the Liberators for Flamengo back in 2022 and 19, I believe. Yes, MLS is much better than A-League. Marcus Roja plays for Racing. I thought he still plays for Boca. He was a madman in the Premier League. Oh, yeah, I kind of forgot he plays in the Premier League. Which club did he play? Yeah, he goes absolutely wild. Yeah, I think he moved. I forgot when from Boca Racing. I thought he did okay so far this game. Taking a long time till MLS gets good. So let's check the stats. And don't forget, Flamengo PSG can happen, guys. But let's check the stats. We've got 7 minutes. 7 shots, 6 shots, 1 shot on target, 2. Flamengo seems Racing had the better shots, but the shots on target, Flamengo are actually the better team. Big chances. Yeah, I think this game is even in my opinion. But they'll say the slightly better shots on target. Fair enough. So yeah, Flamengo are just 45 minutes away. And you know what? If you don't mind, guys, Man United. Oh, Man United. Oh, for how long he was there? I was young at that time. Manchester United. Yeah, he's a good player, but a little dirty and gets reds. Oh, plays super dirty. Oh, yeah. That's probably the reason why they call him Roja. He gets set off. Of course, Juan Martin is at Melbourne, Victoria these days over Douglas Costa with Sydney FC for a bit. Damn. And you know what, guys? I'll be right back. Let me use the restroom real quick. Let me use the restroom, guys, but you can keep chatting in the chat. I'll be right back, so don't leave the chat. I'll be right back, guys. Give me like 5 minutes. But yeah, keep putting the chat in as Ron real quick. I'll be back.
Join the millions of members like us, making fee-free at time. Los muebles pueden dejar rascaduras en tus pisos que cuesta bastante dinero. Ahora están Ruby Sliders, las nuevas fundas para patas que protegen tus pisos, evitan rayones y se deslizan con facilidad sin hacer ruido. Se adaptan perfectamente a cualquier tamaño y se deslizan por cualquier piso. Ahora puedes poner muebles grandes sin esfuerzo. El hierro normal se desgasta y se cae fácilmente. Ruby Sliders cuenta con
So back. Yeah. Good. No, I'm back. I'm back, guys. Sorry about that. I'm back. 7 comments. Big up, Cooler. What's up, my guy? I hope you're doing good. Yeah, I know you're a Barca fan, but yeah, I hope you're doing good. I didn't know Rojas was at Racing Club till I played another day. And he was there. You remember him from, as you call them, Manchester United. Yep, that's him. I forgot about him. So, yeah, we're getting ready for the second half, 45 minutes. Yep, there he is. Oh, wait, Gabriel. Marcus Rojas, 35 years old. Let's check the career. A reminder that they're the currently Sudamericana champions. So, yeah. Where's his career? 40. So he plays for Boca Juniors. He was at Manchester United for a while, till 2020, and then left for Boca Juniors in 2021. That explains. He was at United's youth team. That's him. But yeah, Flamengo are just 45 minutes away. He's been okay. No. Where's your A-League club? I don't know. Michael, you're from Australia and a Chelsea fan? No, he's from England. Yeah, he supports Chelsea, but it's in England. I was in the Racing Club area when I went on tour in Buenos Aires. I'm a River Plate fan throughout. I bought an Arsenal jersey. Similar club, smaller club, but the Arsenal of Argentina looks cool. That's true. There is an Arsenal Argentina, and I know they're not known. Same with Liverpool and Uruguay and Everton and Ecuador, I think, or something like that, Paraguay. That's true. Meant to be built, and that's the crazy part. But yeah, we got a whole second half to get ready. So yeah, are you guys ready for the second half? Let me try to tweet this out one more time that I'm live. Let me try to put the aggregates board. But yeah, here we go. Second half, 45 more minutes. They cannot bottle this like Fluminense did against Atlético Mineiro. Because Fluminense went 1-0 up and they were tied 0-0. And then Atlético Mineiro scored 2 goals in the second half, especially the 80th minute. And they went through and Fluminense were out. But yeah, I don't know if we'll have another El Clásico Brasileño. We'll see. But yeah, last year we had Botafogo Atlético Mineiro, which was a big game. And Botafogo beats Atlético Mineiro at home. Or another rematch after they got revenge at their ground for taking their Liberators away. But yeah, they need to keep locking up. They're going to play for a 0-0 draw. You need to be really careful of Fortaleza. I thought they were sleeping. Everton and... Oh, Chile, my bad. Moss. I'm from the UK. I watched a bit of the A-League. Time it isn't much televised these days. Everything's much moving. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Let me charge something. But yeah, we're ready for the second half. Let's see if they can do better than Barcelona did against Inter. Let's see. How many can do it? Yeah. We are back underway. 45 more minutes to go in Buenos Aires, Argentina. We'll find out if they advance. Let's see. We're underway. Are you still in there, Jay? And Cooler, are you still in there? Here. Second half kicks off, bro, by the way. There's a lot of Chilenos, amigos here. You know, we got Universitario de Chile. They do play tomorrow against Lions in that second leg away with a 2-2 draw. And Flamengo wins a free kick, but let's see if they make it to Sudamericana final tomorrow. I don't think I'm able to do a watch-along because I'm just getting back, but we'll know the final results heading to the Palmeiras El Quito game. It's going to be a long day for El Quito because, in my opinion, I don't think this is over. Unless Palmeiras gets a red card from there. Where's England, Michael? London? Where in England, you're saying? Where are you from? Or football-wise, you're saying? Yeah, like I mentioned. So, yeah, we will do the Intercontinental post at the end of the game. So, we're going to be here for another hour, even the game ends. Oh, shoot. Here comes racing. Oh, there's a poor mistake from Valer. Needs to lock up. Oh, shoot, Little Rojo's locked up in time. Las Galletas trying to maintain the ball. But the one in Teddy, he's a smaller club. Santiago for one. There's English name. We used to have La Liga on Sky Sports, French Ligue 1 on TNT. But the streaming service took them away. We only have Premier League, EFL, football, Serie A. That's about it. Very limited. Oh, shoot. One handball, careful. Goes out. He takes it out, but it's still in foot. They're not in. But, okay. I'm in Manchester, mate. London's 5 hours away. Yeah, Manchester, London, like Michael said, they're 5 hours apart from each other. It's like basically Manchester to London is like San Francisco to LA or San Jose to LA. Or I think San Francisco to LA is like Liverpool to London, I'm assuming. Manchester to London is like LA to San Jose. Like that. So Manchester and Liverpool are like 45 minutes to an hour from each other. I'm in Manchester. Yeah. But like what Michael says, the TV rights, it's complicated. But last year, when you had your YouTube channel, bro, I know I wasn't there because I didn't found you at that time. You did the Botafogo Atletico Mineiro final. And it was televised on BBC 3. And we saw Angulo Jesus having Luis Enrique having a masterclass performance kind of ish. Luis Angulo Jesus making some good moves. The referee says no foul, get up. Well, that's pretty much harsh in my opinion. That should be a free kick. Throwing from them. Yeah, they can get really dirty at times. But yeah, I remember last year. Yeah, we got Premier League games on Canada Football TV. Carabao Cup, the Zone, Champions League, the Zone, Europa as well. That's true. They're trying to get more games as well. Even here in the U.S., they're trying to get Champions League games on the Zone in Spanish, trying to take away the classic Televisa on VIX. Even though I think some people are happy and they shouldn't be interrupting. Only a few games. VIX is going to take the rest, but the most important games, like for example, next week, Real Madrid, Liverpool will be on Univision and VIX. But PSG, Bayern in Spanish is going to be on the Zone, for example. And I'm excited for both games. And I'm going to talk about Liverpool in just a bit. But yeah, I know the TV rights. La Liga, same on TSN. Yeah, which is like the same organization as ESPN, but based in Canada. Still 3-1 Blue Jays, I see. Yeah. Wow, you're into Mosh. You're into. That's cool, man. Yeah. I honestly wanted to know the Chilean league. Looks very interesting. The Fanatics here. Well, but Fanatics, apparently, they might still have the right. I know it wants me to pay up a little bit more, but I should check Chilean football. Oh, goodness. Go straight to Rossi's hand. Locked up in time as well. But yeah, Flamengo, they need a chase for that goal. Because, by the way, in Liberators, the away goal does not exist. Like in the Champions Cup or the Champions League used to have, but not anymore. Flamengo are still going through, but it's not over yet. Jonathan David went to Serie A, so watching less French league and used to watching a lot more Serie A. That's true because he plays for Juventus right now. Juventus, they won 3-1 today against Udinese. 2 penalties I think you guys got. Yildiz took one. Valovic took his penalty finally. And then Gatti from open play as well, right? Or is it from a corner? I heard Gatti had a goal today. You remember him. Are you getting to the African Cup of Nations December at all? Us? Oh, yeah, that's true. It's next month, December. Oh, see, yeah, probably. Why not? And you know what? I might try. I don't know if I will do watch along, but to watch it out, yes. And I know some players will be out for their clubs due to the African Cup of Nations, just like 2 years ago. Last year, my bad. Technically, it's about to be 2 years because they did this as well in January of last year. And now it's going to be almost 2 years later. Flamengo on the ball. But yeah, that's what they're doing. But I know Mohamed Salah is going for Egypt. Same with Marmoush. So Liverpool, Man City won't have them. Even though Salah hasn't been playing well. Liverpool haven't been playing well. Yeah, why not? Couple stars. Osimhen is gone as well, I think. Yeah, you know what? Let's talk about Liverpool. Arsenal, no African players. Yes, you have African players, but they're mostly descendants, like Bukayo Saka. And same thing with my Gabriel as well, because he's my guy. Brazil, yep. Thomas Partey is no longer here. Football Canada shows African as well. Okay. Yeah, I believe so too. BN Sports with Fanatis and as well. I think so. Here comes Racing Club. Defensa. Yeah, it's never easy to go away at Racing. Goal kick. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that's 0-0. And by the way, Liverpool, as we could all agree and Cook, Liverpool are an absolute joke, bro. Wow. And funny enough, Manchester United are now doing well. Ever since September 24th, that day, that was their last luck win, and no wins from there. 1 win in October, which was last week, and they fumbled. Arne Slot has to go because guess what? Moss, Liverpool Madrid is next week. You heard me right. Mbappe, he's going to cook Connor Bradley. He's back. It's next week. Arsenal, no. So it won't affect us. Why is Liverpool spent all and not getting it? Yeah. Liverpool, my man, more like Loserpool or Loserpool are an absolute joke. They need to be absolutely cooked. I know I haven't had time to talk to Anfield Lad, which I should try bringing him on. But I know Liverpool, Real Madrid will be absolutely hostile. And I think Madrid, they have to take advantage. They have to be the favorites. Xabi Alonso are just so much better. Let's go straight to Rossi, by the way. There it is. To the hands safely. But yeah, Arne Slot, the biggest bold front of all time. He won it with luck, and now they're playing haram ball and dirty ball. Liverpool, there's no bother watching them. And if their fans do not protest, they will be just like you know who. It does not surprise me. Oh, goodness, here they come. Let's see if they could lock them up. And it's expected to get locked up, but even though it surrounds defenders, so it's forced to do it. And, yeah, unfortunately. I thought they would have gotten him. I'm hoping they will show AFCON. The UK will be used to get televised here. And I know you have a couple players, Michael, that might be going there. I could be wrong. Oh, no, I could be wrong. I know Nicholas Jackson, he's on loan for Bayern Munich, so he's gone from there for Bayern. But I don't know about Chelsea. What's this guy say, though? He's black, but he's Ecuadorian. I mean, they could have represented it, their African origin, but a lot of them do represent their country they're born. The slot machine football has been found out, lads. Yup, it's been found out. They haven't had one game. Big up Louise. Let me know if anyone wants to join the StreamYard link, or you want to stay in the chat. That's fine. And it has another years, Michael, as the English Ghanaian guys in England always do watch-alongs. Oh yeah, Ghana, they do actually have a huge fan base. Ref, that's a foul, and the ref doesn't give that. Friend, that's true. The favorites to win it, I don't know who's number one in African qualifiers right now. But who won it last year? Ivory Coast. They won it. I thought they'll do back to back, but something keep an eye on for. But yeah, something keep an eye on. But I know Liverpool will lose. To the Liverpool and Man City's losing. Oh, fuck off! What is that? Referee says, what happened? Referee says, red card. Red card for who? Block has been sent off? You're kidding me, bro. You're freaking kidding me. How? What happened there? Block has been sent off. No way. You're freaking kidding me. Why is he being sent off? I don't know if he was kicking the ball. What's going on? Why is the ref trying to... Oh, don't tell me the Argentinians are paying the refs. Oh, my goodness. Why is he being sent off? It was all going well. I was talking about, we were talking about AFCON. Yeah, that's true, Jug Ball. I forgot where he is right now, but you're gone up. They do. Plata's down, and he hits him back. Even though Plata needs to chill. You're kidding me. He sends off with that challenge. Is that stupid? Or is the referee making a stupid mistake? Someone was down for Plata. And the referee still gave him a red card. No way. I know Carnival is dirty, but no way. Yeah, Morocco, they have to be the favorites because they have the cool team. Is the referee going to send them off? Hold on, guys. Red card for Flamengo. Yeah, it wasn't an Arsenal killer. Hold on. Are you still there in the chat? Why is Plata getting sent off? Is that red card still being there? Is that stupid from Plata, or is the referee trying to screw them over? But Plata was freaking down, and you're going to give him a red card? All because he hit the player back? You're kidding me. But you wouldn't send that player that challenge? What a joke from Condoval, bro. I know Condoval is dirty, but he was going professional. Yes, the intensity vibes was going to be there of hostility, but not even 30 on the pitch. Big up, cooler. They sent them off. They sent Plata off. You're kidding me, bro. Flamengo are going to have to play now Haram ball. Well, they now have a double look about this because the referee didn't call the foul back. Or Plato's down for something. Oh, my goodness. Emerson Royale is furious. Felipe Luis is furious on the bench. Yep. You remember Felipe Luis as a player for Atletico Madrid and Chelsea. Is that really a red card? I don't think that is. For fuck's sakes, on the ball, bro. On the ball. They're actually going a bit too far, bro. Now you're trying to motivate Palmeiras. Trying to motivate this. We had Lerner. Oh, that's true in Bamier. Now, I forgot where it is in Bamier. Haram ball seems like attacking Arsenal to me. Salah to Egypt. Yeah, because they're going to have to, play behind the ball. Can they have a double look? Should VAR have a double look? They're always in the AFCON that expected. Or Kevin in. That's true, including the new ones. Yeah, something to keep an eye on as well. And they're I know. Blue Jays. Oh, 4-1. Bro, ignore me. Hold on, they're having a look. But that wasn't trying to be intimidating. Is that a red card? They need a double look. Is the referee going to change his mind? Referee's going to have a look. Stopping. The referee says time. And the referee says play on. Plata's off. For frick's sakes. But you're not going to stand off a challenge that is worse than that. Last week we saw that. You're not sending that off. Proves how inconsistent the refs. And now Flamengo are down to 10 men. If they get robbed, these refs, bro. Now they got to play Haram ball, just like against Corinthians. Because you ruined the game. Congratulations. I know Condoval was always going to be dirty, but this too far. It's a little bit on. Now they got to salve off someone else. Carrasquilla has to go off. Now they have to go more defensive. Bruno Enrique in case of a counterattack. Frick off. But yeah, are you still there, Jay? The red card. It's a joke, bro. Made the World Cup. Yeah, congrats to them. And now, but my problem is, as we go 60 minutes, we have 30 minutes plus stoppage time to hold on. It was a great game until the stupid incident. Now the referee's going out on 5 months. Comodo has made upset. Or Cameroon. Come on. But yeah, come on. You're kidding me. Now you're gonna let Racing equalize? And now we're gonna see more Haram ball tactics. Just for a Brazilian club to make the final, just like last year. Look, he was trying to get up, retire. But listen, he didn't even hit him. Oh, he did, but why didn't the referee, the fourth lineman, come there quick enough? If it's blocked on losing his hand, how is that a freaking red card? Fucking red one, yeah. Honestly, not even CONCACAF is like this. And the rest of the world doesn't know this, and this is why when you play too much dirty, I think this is becoming a little bit too much, heated, and unacceptable in world football. This could never happen in Europe. I mean, oh my goodness. So, because he fell down, he was just waiting for the ref, and he gets sent off. 5-1 Blue Jays. It's 5-1. But yeah, look, Rossi fouled, and they don't even want to book this guy. Wow. If you're not good enough, you're not good enough to compete. Flamengo has a goal kick. Now Flamengo are going to lose. They're going to have to hold on. They're going to play that Haram ball. Unfortunately, they're going to have to play behind the ball. Just like against Corinthians in the Cup, with that also red card incident last year in the Copa do Brazil. Like, surely you remember, but how is that red? God damn it. I was having so much fun. And you're kidding me, sends him off for that? It's not good. Wow. Cruz at Condable and then CBF are just kind of corrupt. Everyone red cards. Exactly then. They're not going to be consistent. Fairness. Like, when they go too much dirty, it's absolutely going to ruin. Like, you know what this? Europe should absolutely dominate then, because now you're not going to be paying attention. Yeah. And I know we're having this rivalry between UEFA and South American nations and clubs. But it's like, and now they're going to call for a foul. Oh, but he won't call that foul, but he does call for a throw-in. Look at how dirty this is. On the balls and a joke. They did the exact same thing against Estudiantes earlier this year, last month, a couple weeks ago. They did it. Flamengo had a red card. They sent off who again? And that's in it. Who got sent off in the last game against Estudiantes in the first leg? It's an absolute joke. Now you're gonna have to play really Haram ball, something that Corinthians couldn't do. They couldn't break down Racing and they couldn't break down Flamengo, so you should be holding on. Now this game might have no then. If we want to have a Brazilian club, so unless Flamengo could score 10 men, but it's going to be super harder. But there was a challenge for Palmeiras that wasn't given a red card last week. Shows how inconsistent. Oh, here they come Flamengo, but they're going to get locked up. No one's going to be there because you're down on 10. We hit you up 5-1, which means you're winning 4-3. 3-2. Oh, goodness. Here comes Racing Club. That's why I was saying F off for a bit. Because is there a red card? And it is! You're fucking kidding me, bro. On the wall's a freaking joke, bro. Might not even watch the Derbies do America. Bro, I'm rooting for Cruz Azul to beat either Racing or El Quito at this point. And just make the Cruz Azul PSG finals happen. Then it's going to be super hard. Not even a red card in the Barcelona-Inter game. But they'll give this. But yeah, these referees are not consistent. I get you're in like not a developed country, developed technology, but still no excuse. Now they're gonna play all that terroristic ball. Unfortunately, Felipe Luis had to do the exact same thing like they did against Corinthians in the Cup last year, holding on for a 0-0 draw as they're expected to get outplayed, and they got away. The nightmare. If they had one more shot on target, they lose the tie. They draw. They'll lose. They wouldn't have gone through. And here comes racing another corner. Now it's going to be a lot harder to strike counters. Oh my goodness! But they wouldn't send. Condovol's an absolute disgrace. It needs to be under investigation. The corruption is actually really that bad, and I think it's hurting so much. Now it's going too far. What a joke. Come on. The Ortiz gets it out, but it's going to be thrown for racing. Now it's going to be a lot harder. Ghana didn't make the upcoming round, but they did qualify for next year's World Cup. That's true. They did, especially who made it with them? Yeah, they did. By beating the final AFCON. But they made it to the next World Cup. Massive. Because they were in last year's World Cup, right? I forgot which group. I think they were in our group. I could be wrong. Brazil, Serbia. I could be wrong. But they need to be careful. But now, it's going to be a lot harder to advance now. It's going to be a lot harder if this goes to penalties. Prepare again. Oh my goodness. And I know you have the refs screwing you over. And that might be probably a problem now. And these people act like they'll support when they're then what's the freaking point? Oh goodness. Come on, we need those Argentinian tears. Oh goodness, racing shot! Save by Rossi! Damn, and it goes back to Marcus Rojas locked up, but not enough to get the ball. Good headed away. They have to play their games of life. Come on, Flamengo, foul! That has to be a red! No, it gives him a yellow. I wasn't really for the non-goal scoring opportunity. Yeah, that's a yellow. It's not red, but it's just hypocritical. That red card was given. Bruno Henrique trying to. Then why, if that's 30, then why is that not red then? That does not make sense. But yeah, any thoughts? 67 minutes in, 23 minutes plus stoppage time, and now the Flamenguistas are. And Racing haven't even had another shot on target. But the problem is, you're going to give them that much space. That's the problem. And the referee calls offside. Damn it. Damn it. And the problem is, they'll probably give as much space that Rossi may not able to save it. They might score a screamer. Because they did that a couple times, especially against Cruzeiro in the final last year, Sul-Americana. Racing Club, they're actually that great, bro. It's so hard to break them down. I even think a top European team will probably struggle here, too. In Real Madrid, they'll win, but they'll probably struggle for a bit. Probably going to be a lot harder than even playing Betis at this point. Nigeria in the playoffs for World Cup, South Africa was ahead of them. That's true. South Africa, they won like the two ties against Nigeria, one at home and drew away. Oh, goodness. Ben. Come on. Cuidado. Forgot to stay careful. Shot! Goes out for a corner for Racing. No. Yeah, that's true. In South Africa, they're back in the World Cup since 2010. Since hosting. I don't know if they've ever qualified before. Oh, goodness. Hey, oh! Goes out for another corner, another save by Rossi. He has to be like Somerville or Porta. Buffon today. They got to lock up. Corner for Racing. They're so mad at Pink God Crudis. They went West Ham and now Spurs. Absolutely, bro, is a baller, but yeah, these goals are not sustainable. And Tottenham are out of the Spurs or Spoods. They're out of the Carabao Cup. They lost to Newcastle 2-0. Locked up. No goals. They got shut out by Bruno Guimaraes, Newcastle. And Newcastle bounced back after those 3 losses to Liverpool, Arsenal, and Barcelona at home, losing by a goal, unfortunately. They couldn't hold on for a draw against neither club. Yeah, I see. You even see the sports yellow jersey? I haven't seen that, but it's pretty mediocre. It's a trash, right? Not impressive or curse. I am not surprised. Oh, goodness. Newcastle wants the trophy again. Yeah, they probably are going for it. Trying to do somehow. But yeah, Newcastle, Man City, and Arsenal and Chelsea, in my opinion, they probably should go to the semifinal. Cardiff City is trash. Brentford, they're probably not going to do anything. Arsenal, they're probably beating Palace again as they probably scored against his former club. And, yeah, like I mentioned. So, yeah, they have to be the 90%. Oh, no, Man City plays Brentford. My bad. Fulham plays Newcastle. My bad. Who knocked out, Grimsby Town, which Manchester United lost. Drew 2-2. Believing disgusting shit. Spurs. Sports, yum. Newcastle and Man City, yeah, and go Cardiff City in your way, right? And that's the same Cardiff City that has what's his name? U.S. men's national team, Eford Horvat, the goalkeeper. Oh goodness, here comes Racing. Defend and goes out for another corner. Still getting locked up, Racing, but they're getting outplayed because the refs want to screw up the referee. As Saul and Emerson Royale needs to come in for more defensive help, especially physical and rugbys. Physicality, yes. They cannot afford to concede. Emerson Royale, yeah, it's getting intense. As the red card stands, it's a joke. Arsenal, Chelsea, yeah. Who do you think? Yes, by far. Corner defend, kind of cross ball, but not enough. Referee calls a foul. Oh, fuck off! Another red card! Fuck off, calling the ball. How's that another red card? Is that not a collision? No way Argentina are paying for the refs. No fucking way. That's red card, guys. Yeah, Brentford. Hold on, guys. I was about to say something. You're fucking kidding me, ref. How's that a red card? When there's a foul. No fucking way. Oh, wait. No, my bad. Oh, wait. Is that a red card for Racing? Wait, what's going on? Who did that challenge? No fucking way. Now the ref's having a look. Wait. Is that a red card for who? No. Ooh. He was going for the ball. No way. Yeah, probably. This is why, because it's getting more intensity. Not even CONCACAF likes this. Not even in Mexico with the they have the cartel corruption, but Central America, I haven't heard anything. What is the ref doing now? Is that red card for Racing or what? I was confused. But I just didn't want to see any sense. But it's like dirty. Where was the referee making his decision? Puro. Ahorita 8. A las 8. Referee says no red card. What's going on? For racing, but this referee says the red card for racing has been canceled. Oh, you're gonna do that? I know Leo Ortiz was technically fouled. I mean, it might be a collision. Then how is that? Oh, but Ghana and Africa? Wow. I know it's madness, but but you're not gonna give that. I mean, I don't think that's a red, but why give Plata red? Big ups to Liberated. Spurs will have What's going? I'm doing all right. We're covering the second leg, 15 minutes to go, but the referee has been absolute a joke, bro. Honestly, now he's starting to ruin the game. Blocked the game, sent off, but yet they didn't. They refused to send Marcus Rojas the red card, or who was it? Or Balera. They don't want to send them off. They just canceled the red card, even though I think it was collision. But these refs have been inconsistent. That's melting. Just hoping for Flamengo to advance to the final for the pride of Brazilian football. Because if Palmeiras, they're not going to come back. It probably is mostly over. Liver, loser, loss. Yeah, they did. Loser full, as we call it. Can you see Villarreal to the MLS to the hat trick? Yeah, in the Copa del Rey game, Flamengo has a goal kick, by the way. And guess what? Then the 7th, Blue Jays 5, Dodgers 1. It's not looking good for the Dodgers. And shit, here they come again, racing locked up. It's so hard to play. Are you guys playing against 12 men? What a joke. So says there's no Togo, Libya, or Liberia, my bad. Sierra Leone, Guyana. Hope I said right. Cape and Congo, of course. Ghana, this. Okay, well, Michael. Congo an absolute joke, bro. These people, bro. When is game 6? Friday or tomorrow? Friday. So who knows? Because right now the Blue Jays, they're in complete control. And if they win at home, they will be World Series champions. Oh, my days. Be careful. Go straight to right. Oh, it's going out for a goal kick. It's so much more that even more in Africa now. Yeah, Africa, they have like 54 nations, so all of them are in the AFC. So, yeah, there you go. I think I know a bunch of African teams, national teams, countries, basically. I know Madagascar is basically an island off the coast of Africa. The famous, what's it called? Oval Ship Island outside of Africa, filled with wildlife as well. Like rainforest, basically, and all that. Madagascar. Yep, you got South Africa, Zimbabwe, Nigeria, Niger, Somalia, South Sudan, Egypt, Morocco, Tunisia, Arabic world, North African, Central African Republic, Dominican Republic. Oh shit! Careful, falta! The referee doesn't want to call that. Wow. Okay, now he's calling it. Yeah, Ghana as well. Why did? Yeah, I was wondering because Plata, he was like fouled injured. Okay, maybe not fully injured. Just trying to come back, and then the racing player, and unfortunately hits him back. And I thought that was kind of stupid, but at the same time, I don't think that was that harsh because there have been more incidents like this, and they don't give red cards to that. So it feels like they're having an agenda against Brazilian player, even though technically Plata is Ecuadorian. But against Brazilian clubs, they probably don't want to see them in the final because they had enough of domination. Now, I don't know if the refs, bro. Gonna go straight to Rossi's hand. George Well used to play for back in the day. Of course, when you got his son, Timothy. Well, oh yeah, that's true. The one at Marseille right now, who drew today against Angers, who PSG takes back leader. Referee doesn't want to call that foul. Wow. George Weah won a Ballon d'Or. I was present. Like, it's crazy. Really? Where Alphonse is from. And then he moved to Canada like an early age, right? I thought he was. Wait, his parents. Wait, was he fully Liberian, or did he also had somewhere else as well, nearby in Africa? Yes, he was born in Canada, right? Oh shoot, then yeah, it's gonna be intense for the next few days, few minutes. I mean, Moss, you're right. Most thought it was Chelsea as well. Bit too. Cynthia Wales' best friend is Jonathan David. And you want to know something? Hey, Moss, you know I'm Tactical Mariner TV, a.k.a. Filippo, right? Filippo Silva, the U.S. men's national team fan, right? You remember him, right? He said he thinks they're not best friends. What's your response to that? Because he wants to keep the U.S.-Canada rivalry as the rude Canadians. Like, what's your response? And I also have another hot take after this. Come on, let's see. Locked up. It's really hard against probation. They're not capitalizing. Flamengo trying to do everything. Let's see. Goes out. Goes out for pressure, and it goes out for another throw in as someone else down. Was a refugee. Great Canadian story. Wait, was Alfonso Davis born in the U.S.? Or is that Jonathan David? I forgot who it was. Someone was born in Brooklyn and then they moved to Canada in a couple months with their parents migrating. I forgot who it was. Was it Jonathan David? Or who was it? What are your thoughts? Racing another throwing. It's going to be really hard. Defend the. Oh goodness, how much space locked up in time. Headed out, bounce backs. Tries to do bicycle kick, but he fails. That's going to be a goal kick. Surely? Or Racing are knocking in Flamengo's door. And will suck up the pressure. Stay focused. It's going to be a lot harder in Liberators final. Whether it's even if LD Quito, Palmeiras go out and LD Quito, you can't be underestimating them. What you said, Adam? You said something. I don't know. I heard one of the players. I don't know if it was Jonathan David. I heard he was born in Brooklyn. I could be wrong, but he moved to Canada like 2 months into as a baby. Like his parents moved there and he represented Canada over the U.S. And it's 6-1 Blue Jays. The LA Dodgers are getting destroyed. It's over. One more and possibly crown champions on Friday. We will be here. Might try to do a watch along or who knows. Michael, great Chelsea and Ghanaian. Oh my goodness. Who is he booking or what? Oh my goodness. Don't tell me he's trying to book one of the players trying to warm up Flamengo. Why is Sam Molino getting booked? David born in Brooklyn, same with Tim Weah. So I see a connection. Come on. So that's probably the reason why. But he represented Canada over the U.S. Gotcha, bro. And how did Jonathan David did against what's its name? Parma. Not Parma, my bad. Udinese. Did he play well with Valovic and Gatti, Coop Miners, a.k.a. Coop Miners? What do you say about Juve's performance? Falta. Free kick for Flamengo. Foul Bruno Enrique. But David, as a Bay fan, grew up. Okay, gotcha. At Ottawa. He's recently is made. Oh, by the way, I want to ask you guys something right now. Finally, Racing Club gets booked. He all these subbed in around then. David, what do you think of everyone else's performance? Like Coop Miners and Gatti and Lucategi and Yildiz. What do you think of their performances today? Because I know Juventus they no longer what they used to be. They did score 3 goals for the first time. Juve don't post DJ Iceman. What the? And before I make this take about Pool, right? Before I ask, I was thinking this, yeah. But the Dodgers, bro, they're absolutely getting ran over. Flamengo fans are dancing, singing. We are almost there. Ya casi estamos. 7:43. Come on. Holding on. And we got stoppage time. Flamengo are doing a great job. Just they have to do what they did against Corinthians. Even though holding on. Don't let Racing equalize and Lucas gets booked for what? On the bench for what? Jorginho looks like he's going to come off then. 0-0. 85 minutes. We're holding on. We're almost in the final. We're getting Vascaíno tears, Tricolor tears, Palmeirense tears. Everton goes. Araujo will replace Jorginho. Today, Juve weren't bad. Gotti was good. Juve is always good. Shots Eric an early goal. And what about McKennie? Did he play? That's true. Scored the 2 penalties as well. Vilovic or Vilo Miss, as you guys call him. Si quieres. Or come Flamengo on the counter. Come on, let's see if they can do something. And by the way, I have a question. Held on, yep. Oh goodness, here comes Flamengo. Saul, but locked up in time. Couldn't do anything because you're down 10 men. And they couldn't maintain the ball, and here they come again. I was about to ask you, but it's not over yet. Cuidado. Oh goodness, here comes Racing Club. Shot goes in, and it goes out for goal kick. McKinney wasn't bad, but I like the American winger, but I don't like it. And by the way, before I ask you about I know Michael knows this. Don't forget about but before that, guess who also won in blue? Guess who also won, Moss? Inter. Inter won 3-0 against Fiorentina. They scored 3 goals, 1 penalty, and the 2 from open play. They looked more convincing than Milan against Fiorentina. And throw in for Flamengo, 90% over. Turan needs to start in that mid always. That's true. Marcus Turan is his little brother, right? It's terrible. That's true. Brenner, that's my center back as well. I forgot to cover him. That's why the defense has been opening up. I forgot about Brenner. He just hasn't been called up. So, yeah, and here comes Racing again. Come on. But, yeah, fair enough. But what are your thoughts on Inter Milan winning today against Fiorentina? Pioli is done. Fiorentina were robbed against Milan, and now they suck against Inter. Oh! Goes out. Is that save? Corner? Racing almost comes in. Gotti played well. What? Hey, Moss. You have you played pool before? Do you watch pool? The where you play the balls and pull it in on the green field and try to tap it in the hole, right? Pool, right? And then Michael, you heard pool too, right? What are your thoughts on it? You play pool, guys, before? And I know there's like 8-ball and all that as well. And in England, I think it's called a snooker. Have you heard about between the snooker and 8-ball, or should I say pool? My bad, Michael, or what do you call it? Says despised Inter, Flamengo's holding on 10 men. Yeah, just like against Corinthians. Let's see. Cuidado! Oh, goes out for a corner. Hey, spaghetti would be good for you, babe. But yeah, what do you think of pool, Michael and Moss? And the difference between them and the snooker? Go ahead, tell me. Because I was just trying to understand. Oh, goodness, here comes racing in another corner. Oh, goodness, blocked up. Goes out. Oh, shot over the bar. 6 minutes. 6 minutes. Pool, 8 balls. Here, pool, 8 ball. Here, snooker in England. What do you think of all three of them? What's the difference? And what do you think about all three of them? Who do you like more? Do you like pool, snooker, 8 ball? I'm trying to understand the rules. And I'm trying to get into it, honestly. I do have a friend or cousin that kind of is, and I was trying to meet him this week, but I couldn't because he was just. But I wanted to know. And have you played that? Do you like either of the three? What's the difference? Tell me, Michael. You remember? Do you like watching them? Because I know there's championships of each of them. There's different opens. Who's your favorite guy? I guess player. I'm trying to understand it. Especially players that are masters about it and experience. I was trying to understand both pool, 8 ball, and the snooker. I know they're different a little bit. Come on, race Flamengo, hold on. 6 minutes, cuidado. Locked up, shit. Save by Rossi. Oh shit. Holding on. I'm good at dance and real good tennis and ping pong. And you don't like neither, right? But which one out of the three you like most? But you haven't played them before. Gotcha. Which one out of the three you like the more? Or played before? Because like I mentioned, I'm trying to understand. Oh, come on. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Shot goes over the bar. Let's go. We're almost going to celebrate like Inter Milan. Or in the final. Pray to God. Yes. A boy wearing a Flamengo jacket. Praying to Jesus Christ to hold on. 6-1 bottom 8. Yep, you're absolutely cooking. Cuidado. Let me know the scores in the LAFC game because I haven't been paying attention too much. I mean, I will switch it off for their. So yeah, what are your thoughts? Oh shoot, here comes racing. Lock up. Come on, Herrera. Corner, tell me. In snooker, red point 1, yellow point 2, green 3, 4 points, blue 5 points, pink 6 points, black 7. You break off with white balls. You can go to quarter. Oh, interesting. I'm trying to understand. So if you get red, you get a point, vice versa, and then the yellows. Yeah, because I was trying to understand with them, and I know they're different. Kind of vibes. Oh, Flamengo goal kick. Come on. White. And then for you, Ronnie Silva's your guy. Okay. What about you, Moss? Oh, here comes Flamengo. Nearly locked up. No one is there. In the background. Come on, come on. But yeah, as well, I'm trying to hold on to it. Trying to hold on. Almost done. Don't do a stupid mistake. Here they come. Shit, defend. Locked up. It's going to be the most stressful watch-along. And they missed. But the goal throw in. Almost there. 2 minutes ago. But I get it about snooker. And we can still talk about it after the game. Feel free if you want to come on. I'm just waiting for this game to end. 2 minutes. Mango! Come on! I will play the video. Pool has been televised here, I believe. It's more of a U.S. thing for some reason compared to England. The snookers, England and Australia, even in Asia, they've been playing around with it. And I know it's different. It's like I said, I was trying to understand the game. And pool, what do? You pull the seven, the green ball or something, and then pull something. Oh shit! No lock up, Rossi. Corner. They want a pen. There's no handball. No, my days. It's not over yet. But yeah, I was trying to understand as we. But it's been stressed along at this point. And every Flamengo fan are just praying to Dios. But as well, I know I'm asking these good questions and convinced with the intensity into it. Anything could happen. We've seen it. Oh, goodness. Here comes Racing's goalkeeper. Defend. It's going to be 10 versus 11. Or no, 10 versus 12. Or everyone needs to get their freaking. It's going to be annoying. Goodness, hurry up. Hurry up. Cuidado. Hurry up. Oh, goodness. Oh, that's going out for a goal kick. Yes! They're going to the final. 0-0 LAFC. Tell me about pool. Go ahead. And what do you do with 8 ball? Trying to get the 8 ball, right? We're going through. It has to be full time. As I'm about to celebrate, but you can put the comments in. Yes! Flamengo are through to the final. Let's go. It's over. It's over, guys. Flamengo are in the final. Yes, I'm turning on my camera. 0-0 draw. Flamengo are in the Libertadores final. November 29th will be there. It's over. Snooker much harder. Yeah. Okay. Those are much different. Much harder because they're like more masters of it. It's over. But it doesn't matter. It's over. The stress we're still going to be live, but Flamengo are through to the final. It's over. And that's it. And then 0-0. Flamengo has done it. They beat Racing Club, advancing to the final. Moving on. You're going MLS. Watching LAFC just a little bit. But yeah, Flamengo are in the final. I know I don't have my Brazil kit or Flamengo kit, but yeah, they're in the final. Congrats. Urubu. Finally, hopefully Palmeiras does a remontada just for no Clásico Brazil. Let's see what happens. But Flamengo are in the final. 3 games away from playing PSG. 3 games away. Waiting for LD Quito likely versus Palmeiras. LD Quito or Palmeiras or likely LD Quito, 60%. Palmeiras like 40%. And Cruz Azul. And we're going to talk about this post-game, talking about both the game. Flamengo LD Quito final then. Adam job done for Flamengo at the end. Yep, absolutely. And yes, you could still let me know about the what you want to say about the pool snooker. I know they're like different. And I'm trying to get into it. But yeah, even after that stinker on ref, Flamengo did just enough to pressure. So congrats. Libertadores final is here. Ya llegó. Deep breathes. 1 more game to end. They did it. They locked up everyone. They locked up. Libertadores final do jogo. It's impressive. Bouncing back. Going for the 4th Libertadores. It bounced back. But the justice has been ridiculous. Still. There still has to be justice. Hold on, let me try to redo this camera. It's full time, Flamengo. I'm not in the stream right away. You're through. Racing had more shots on target due to the red card, but Rossi, man of the match. What a save. He stopped every single game. And Racing are out of the Libertadores final. Yeah. They're through. Plata has been sent off was an absolute disgrace. And Rama decided to combo the man match all because why? It's because he completed the most passes. I mean, fair play to him. My man of match was Rossi because he saved them. 4 saves, best goalkeeper in the Brazilian league. And he's Argentinian, but he looks converted to Brazilian. I love that. Congratulations, Flamengo. Nice. So they deserve it. And I'm not in the stream right away. We're going to keep in mind. But honestly, I'm always saying vamos because we need the Brazilian. Vamos, yes. The pride of Brazil. We will be here November 29th for the final. Let me just repost this. Yeah, I'm posting this. So yeah, I might try to make a video about this. Yeah, the fans. But yeah, the double is still on. Flamengo going for both liberators in the Brazilian league. So yeah, Racing Club, the current Sul-Americana champions, are out. Gave Flamengo a great game, but Flamengo, and they're stressed along. They did just enough to hold on. And Racing were not clinical. So lucky for Flamengo, they got it right. Now they're moving on to the final. Flamengo are just one game from playing the Intercontinental Cup. One more game from playing the Intercontinental Cup or Intercontinental. Rossi, bro. So underrated, bro. Come on. As we're going to do the Inter celebrations in just a bit. Come on. Congratulations to Flamengo. Well deserved. So yeah, we're gonna wait for tomorrow's final, but I'm not in the stream right away, but good. But yeah, one more game from playing Cruz Azul and Intercontinental Cup as well. 3 more games from playing PSG. 3 more games. PSG and Flamengo are just 3 games away from playing each other. It's true. 1 more game. Felipe Luis, congratulations. We will be here. Palmeiras, they have to get a score. Yeah, exactly. They have to do anything. Finalists, about time. Yep, going to the final. Flamengo, I trust you guys more than Inter Milan. It's funny enough, Vancouver and Inter had to lose 5-0 on the same weekend, bro. But Flamengo, congratulations, felicitación. Well deserved. Well deserved champions. Congratulations. But yeah, those very emotional finalists. Let's go, legend. Racing Club or Argentina. I gotta say this. The way that you've been talking, Chupa Argentina. Oh God. Even though I respect Racing Club, I think they're a good team, but Chupa Racing. Chupa Argentina. Hold that. Cholando in these last 2 weeks. Losing the U20 World Cup final to Morocco, and now you're eliminating Libertadores. Sudamericana. Let's see what we do. But yeah, Flamengo and Atletico Mineiro. Don't forget, they're 1 game as well from playing each other in the Copa. It's on the cards. We will be here November 23rd. November 22nd, my bad. November 29th. We will be here as Palmeiras tries to do remontada. Let's see if this motivates Flamengo. But yeah, can an Ecuadorian club upset? We'll see what happens. River Media. We will see what happens. So yeah. But yeah, I'm not ending the stream just yet. But yeah, it's over. Se acabó. As the Blue Jays cook. Oh! Us, LAFC have scored! 1-0. They didn't even score from open play. An own goal from Austin. It was an own goal by Austin. They didn't even have a touch to it. They didn't even. And it's 1-0 to them. But Master Felipe Luis. But it's good to see. But it's good to see. But it's good to see race art of Argentinian tears. Yep. Yeah, I agree. Flamengo, well deserved. Ha ha ha. No juega. Yeah. Chora. Chupa Argentina. Okay. Sí. Bye. Balón la bolsa. Balón la bolsa. Sorry about that. I was just Chupa Argentina. Yeah, they're gonna have to hold that. Looks an own goal. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Yeah, this is the one. But yeah, I'm not in the stream just yet. We're gonna talk about the FIFA Intercontinental Cup. But yeah, Flamengo and PSG. You know what? Let me try and post this. Post this on Twitter real quick. But let me do this. I'm gonna say this. Shoot for Argentina. Shoot for Argentina. Shoot for Argentina. Chora. Chora. You're not good enough. You're out of here. And dude, whoever you support does not matter. You're out of here. Eliminanos. Eliminanos. Felipe Luis deserves it. So yeah, Chupa Argentina. Viva Brazil. Best national team, best country. And own goals and open play goals. Why you focus that so much? Because I thought open play goals they were supposed to not count because they didn't got a touch to it. Yes, it was in general play, but the player just didn't got touched like a proper goal. My response: eliminados. But yeah, my response to Argentina: chora. Chora. Chora, yeah. This is why they could not talk to us. Chupa Argentina. And then like these Argentinians, bro, I'm not gonna lie, they've been shameless. They've been talking so much crap. Boca Junior fans, they shouldn't even be talking, no offense, because your club is absolutely good. They're talking about America being eliminated from the Club World Cup when you guys haven't done anything either. So Chupa. But basically what I was saying for LAFC's goal, he didn't got a touch to it. So they haven't even done it properly like that. That's what I was saying, a proper goal in open play. But remember, those Argentinian scrubs will want to convince, Liga, eliminado, chora. Brazil owns Argentina. Don't care what people are saying. Chora, Argentina, chora. Arsenal's, yeah, they do in set pieces and not from open play, but it is a proper goal. Because own goals and penalties, in my opinion, I don't consider that a proper goal. Set pieces, like, corner or even a free kick golazo, then yeah. Chora, bro. They're going to have to hold that. Chupa Argentina. Chupa Argentina. Chorando. Chorando. Because you can't beat Brazilian clubs. You got knocked out by Palmeiras. River Plate. Flamengo knocked both of your asses out of here. You can't just win. So you guys shouldn't be talking. And then, yeah, you can talk about your passes, but guess what? You lost 3-1 to Palmeiras. You guys shouldn't be talking about it. Mind you, I even think the Ecuadorian league might be better than the Argentinian league at this point. Boca, yeah, they're shameless, bro. Like you're supporting Racing Club. Isn't that one of your rivals, kind of ish? A derby, that's not even your team. You're supporting them all because of an agenda. You can hold that, bro. Show up Argentina. And yes, Rossi did his part, but it's like, yeah, this was wrong. But yeah, these guys, bro, can't just shut up. Zero ball knowledge. Zero ball knowledge. I have to like up this tweet. Shoot Argentina. And before, zero ball knowledge, bro. You can't even win. You can't even win. You can't even win. But neither do you, Boca Junior fans. Dude, you don't even know what you're doing. You don't even have a club at this point. Supporting rivals because of a bigger enemy. Yeah, I'm not surprised it's fraud. Dude, you're a loser, full fan. You lost 5 in a row. Shouldn't be talking. You shouldn't be even freaking talking. Look at these guys. Chorando. Chorando. You guys shouldn't be absolutely talking, bro. Dude, shut the get out of here, you scrubs. I'm talking about these Argentinian scrubs. So let me try and make this Libertadores. The FIFA Intercontinental Cup bracket right now. All right, let me try and make this tweet. But yeah, these guys shouldn't be talking. I'm gonna put Flamengo, PSG. So yeah, I'm not in the stream just yet. I mean, I will soon, but these guys are talking too much, bro. They've been talking so much. They need to be absolute humble, bro. I want to edit this real quick. So even though ignore the Palmeiras one, I need to put out the Equito first, honestly. Uh, oh yeah. Super Argentina, zero ball knowledge. They shouldn't even be talking, bro. None of these guys should be freaking talking, bro. And like you have Argentina and Liverpool fans going at it, try. Yeah, because if they're gonna have to handle banter, they're gonna have to hold that. Shoot Argentina. And then and I know it sounds like I'm disrespecting, but they disrespected me first. Chorando. You support loser fool? Get out of here, bro. You're absolutely annoying. Chorando. No one cares about your ball knowledge. You guys don't even have a club World Cup. I mean, don't get me wrong. But don't get me wrong. Fucking retards, bro. You guys don't have Mundiales. But yeah, where are you? But these guys, the Argentinians, Chorando, bro. Chora, bro. Where's your Club World Cup? Where's your goddamn Club World Cup? Brazilian clubs still have more fucking titles compared to Argentinian. Yes, they used to be back in the day. Independiente. Brazil clubs have more. You're not even the biggest in your own goddamn continent. Yeah, you could talk smack to Mexico, but you can't talk smack to Brazil. We own you guys. We still own you. Chora! Man. And these guys should be absolute. Bro, man, if you play like this against PSG, you're getting ripped 20 to 0. 3 games to 2. And it's full time. LA has won. The Blue Jays smashed LA 6-1. But yeah, these guys, bro, are talking so much. They have more Intercontinental, 4 to 0. I'm talking about Intercontinental Cup. Shouldn't be freaking talking, bro. They shouldn't be talking, bro. What a bunch of retards, bro. Chorando, bro. Club World Cup. Chelsea's in. I'm not surprised. And then I know the World Cup. Oh, Trump still there. Yeah, exactly. Nunca tiene noción. Chupa Argentina. Llorando toda la noche. Yeah, where are you? I agree. Brazilian League is number 1. Liga MX is second. MLS 3. Michael Ecuador at number 4. I agree. Argentina 5th. Shaw. Corinthians is bigger. Corinthians. Corinthians have more Club World Cup titles than you guys. Where's your Mundial? Corinthians have more freaking titles. So you're going to go against Mexico, you might just go against Brazil and everyone. These Argentinians, we need to stop praising them. They're not our friends. They're the same ones that are absolute disrespecting people and shameless. Yeah. Corinthians own. I agree. Just reading out tweets. Chorando. Dude, I know America, we're not that great. And you guys were invited entirely, which you guys don't deserve to be here. El Quito deserves to be in the Club World Cup. And then people will say, but Mike says you complaining about teams that weren't, Get out of here, bro. That doesn't change the fact you lost. Accept the loss. Can't really talk to us. But yeah, we're waiting for El Quito. Yeah, these Argentinians, they need to be absolute best. And LA Dodgers here, yep. But yeah, these guys, they shouldn't be talking, bro. No offense. They shouldn't. Yeah, they shouldn't be talking. They should not be talking. Facts. Don't ever talk to anyone. Chorando, keep chorando. A reminder to the viewers. When was the last time made the Intercontinental Cup final? Which Argentinian club was the last time to do it? I mean, okay, maybe against River in 2015, I think, which Barcelona beat you, but you guys are shameless. You guys are in the mud. Yeah, exactly. Brazil owns you. Brazil owns you. Like, I don't want to hear, oh, but you're Mexican. Come again. Yeah, because we still own you. And how many times? And every single Palmeiras lock you up, quiet. Shouldn't be freaking talking. And I have to address this, but yeah, these Argentinians, they need to be called out. River. And like River playing in Boca Junior fans, they claim they hate each other, but they have one something in common, and that's disrespecting. Saying they're so it looks like you might not be enemies after all. All right, let's go to my tweet. This is how the Intercontinental Cup could happen, basically. I know I made this photo. I know I made this photo. I know I made this photo right now. This is an edit photo. I know I added Palmeiras, but you might have to ignore that because it's not. I mean, we don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. I just put Palmeiras in case. This was before the semifinals. I did this during the international break. I did this on October 11th. Palmeiras, Flamengo. Well, okay, not Palmeiras. So this is the Intercontinental Cup route, which we all know PSG are in the final. We all know they knocked out Villa. Arsenal, unfortunately, smashed Inter 5-0. And there's the Intercontinental Cup final. We all know Barcelona beat Dortmund like 5-3. Barcelona lost to Inter, beat Barcelona 7-6, and just to get humiliated in the final. And then I had a Palmeiras, but I should be adding El de Quito. So it's either one of those two at Flamengo. Whoever wins Liberators will play Cruz Azul December 10th. We all know these two games already happened before the quarterfinal matchups happened. I mean, the quarterfinal match did start technically when El Hil and El Pyramid faced, and El Pyramid. So yeah, the FIFA Challenger Cup is here. So Flamengo are just three games away from playing PSG. Whoever it is, it's El de Quito or Palmeiras. I'll be making a video about it. I will update that tomorrow in case that's El de Quito. Them versus Cruz Azul. And then we all know Cruz Azul smashed Vancouver Whitecaps 5-0, just like PSG did against Inter. Sorry, Maz. He versus But yeah, so many of these Argentinians, bro, they've been talking, bro. All that, I agree. I'll take the Ecuadorian league. Like, look at these guys. Chorandon, bro. Chorandon, yup. Like, Chora. You want to cry? Just go ahead. Argentinians. Because you guys don't do nothing. But yeah, I'm glad Flamengo saved football today. I'm glad you guys showed up. These Argentinians, bro, everyone has enough. Like, no offense to Lionel Messi. It's not even his fault. But you guys just don't know how to behave, in my opinion. A lot of you guys. So you need this humbling. Yes, enjoy your national team's dynasty before it probably will go down to shit. We still have 5 World Cups. Don't care. We have more Libertadores. We've dominated, and I think, of course, I will be rooting for Flamengo in case if it's against El de Quito, no matter what. I mean, of course, I want a good match, but of course, to represent the pride of Brazil. So yeah. So in case that happens, yes, go Whitecaps. But yeah, good luck to the Whitecaps in the MLS Cup now. So yeah, Inter are going trophyless, which they did this year. Cruz Azul will be taking on whoever, El de Quito, Palmeiras, Flamengo. Flamengo will be taking on Cruz Azul in Qatar. We'll play the FIFA Challenger Cup, and then boom, whoever wins that December 13th are in the final, and Wednesday's December 17th Intercontinental Cup against PSG. So who do you want to win? PSG Flamengo's on the cards. 3 games away. 270 minutes away from happening. 200, a possible 300 minutes away from playing each other in this year's Intercontinental Cup. Flamengo could still do the double, but they're going to have to need just one more help, and they're going to have to win their games as Flamengo moves on against Sporting Raflik in their next game. I will be ending the stream very soon. So, yeah, you fuckers might have annoying freaking World Cups. You guys are football heritage, but we're still in the bigger one. So, yeah, these fucking Argentinians, they need to shut the hell up. These fucking Argentinians can hold that. Show that. Shodando, like these absolute racist scrubs can hold that. Show that. Vamos Flamengo. Hold that. Show that. Show that. Yeah, they're only using Mexico because they can't talk to Brazilians like that. They can't. And I can't wait for your downfall. And then you're happy that Franco Machantuno too much? He might, who knows, he might just follow Lamine Yamal's path, unfortunately, and do the exact same thing. I mean, then you'll have it both ways. Yeah. A reminder, yeah, you lost freaking 6-0. Lost 3-1. Yeah, exactly. Shoot Argentina, sure. How's the economy doing? How's the inflation doing over there? Compare I mean an okay economy. Sure. How many times are you coming out? Keep crying about these thieves, but enjoy your stupid little trophy. We will be here. I will be here for your downfall. Any day at the moment. Thank goodness Flamengo advanced. Congratulations. So yeah, there you go. Flamengo PSG is on the card. Flamengo PSG is only 3 games away from happening. So yeah, I'm going to use the restroom. I'm going to be ending the stream very soon. Any thoughts on it? We will be back for Palmeiras. Remember, it's a possibility Flamengo can play PSG in the Intercontinental Cup and Atletico Mineiro in the Copa. We're getting closer as the Blue Jays on Friday can be champions as early as Halloween. That's the crazy part. Over 20 billion from Trump's stupidity. I am not surprised, bro. Like, what? Like, why is he doing this? Like, I thought he's America first. Where's my beliefs? I'm not surprised. But it's like these guys, bro. They've been talking so much. These guys need a reality check. So yeah, the Intercontinental Cup is almost there. Almost fucking there. Almost there. 3 games. I believe you. I back Flamengo. I mean, even if Flamengo, even if Flamengo plays PSG, I mean, I don't think they'll win. I don't think they'll win the. Oh, Luis wants to come on. Yeah, we'll go on for a couple minutes.
Yo, can you hear me, Adam?
Yes.
How about them Blue Jays? Bro, we are 1 win away from winning the World Series.
Congrats. Just like Flamengo, 1 win away from being South American champion or champion of the Americas.
Hopefully, Flamengo can do it. And
the Piggies, they're 3-0 down. LD Quito needs to not lose by 2 goals. That's all it matters.
Palmeiras?
They're 3-0 down. And I know I added that on Twitter. That was in case. This was during the international break. I'll change it tomorrow. If it's now LD Quito, I'll change it. But this is the route for the Intercontinental Cup.
Oh, the route for the Intercontinental.
Yeah, the old Club World Cup. So if PSG Chelsea happen, and if Flamengo beat Chelsea, then yeah, they should. I mean, I think it's impossible for them to beat PSG. They can do something. I mean, they'll have to
I
get.
got I got whoever wins Palmeiras and Flamengo to beat Cruz Azul.
Yeah, and I know I have to update that, or we'll see. Well, LD Quito. Well, I'll update that tomorrow if it's not likely. If it's LD Quito Flamengo, yeah, whoever wins the Libertadores at this point. I mean, like I'll change it tomorrow. Like I said, yeah, I have them over Cruz Azul. I think Cruz Azul will be distracted Liga Yankees anyways, chasing for the playoffs. Probably another clash with America's on the horizon as well.
Mm-hmm.
And then El Pyramid, that has to be a win for either of these teams. I mean, Flamengo, they should. And boom, PSG, December 17th. We're just 6 weeks away. 6 weeks away
From when?
from the Intercontinental Cups, December 17th.
Oh,
We're six,
December 17th. Nice, bro.
6, 7 weeks. And then you want
He said it. He said the thing. No, I'm joking.
the old Club World Cup. So, yeah, we all know the Champions League bracket, Inter Milan knocking out Barcelona. And unfortunately, Madrid, Arsenal, and then PSG. That's basically the Intercontinental Cup bracket. Yeah. And then PSG destroyed Inter.
I got Flamengo to play in the final against PSG.
I think this has to be the biggest game of options. I think that's the biggest we can get, and hopefully best we can get.
I
Because
mean,
they have some,
Flamengo are a team that is being slept on a lot.
yeah, and it's not being talked about. Vascaeta, Flamengo, in my opinion, they're the biggest club in the world outside of Europe. I think they are the biggest, in my opinion. But you want to know something, bro? You want to know? I need to call this out. You want to know? Guess who's crying? Not just the
Who is?
Vascaínos or Three Colores. The Argentinians, they're crying. When they lose, they cannot accept defeat, and they keep complaining. Oh, you bought the refs. Oh,
Who
Mexico.
are Palmeiras fans?
No, not even Palmeiras. I mean, yes, partially, but I'm talking about Argentinians.
Oh,
Argentinian
Argentinians.
fans.
Oh, you bought the refs. You bought the refs. The
They've been
referees literally
chorando.
gave Argentina all the calls in 2022.
Yeah, exactly. And they've been defending. They've been talking smack. Oh, because your national team hasn't won the World Cup. Instead of focusing, because they know they can't talk to Brazilians, because they know that's their real fodder. And I know they're better at the national team, but everything else we still dominate them in football. Libertadores, we still dominate the continent. The league, same thing, and even our women's team still dominates you. Hold that. Our youth teams are still neck and neck, and we're actually doing better. These Argentinians, they can hold that. Look at these guys chorando. Let me try to pull this out on tweet. I said, "Chupa Argentina." 13 likes. Yeah. Replace the sun with this. Chupa Argentina. Cry.
Argentina.
The
Oh, you
Argentinian
guys
league.
bought the refs.
The Argentinian league does not exist. Don't forget, you guys got grouped in the Club World Cup. We had one Mexican team and all four Brazilian sides advancing. You guys did not have a single one.
Oh wait, no, there wasn't even a single Brazilian club who advanced. Or no, Argentinian.
Argentina, yes, Racing and Boca Juniors stinker and hooked. I agree. The
Oh
Brazilian
yeah,
league is
bro. Boca
worse.
Juniors dropped the stinker. They bottled that game against Benfica.
That's true. In Auckland City, they didn't even score from open play. They got an own goal, I think, or they might have scored from open play, but they drew Auckland, bro. The team.
Yeah. How did they, dude? They drew to a team that lost 10-0 to Bayern Munich.
They also had a chance of playing Chelsea or Flamengo, but they
And
didn't
didn't
feel
they
like
lose like 6-1 to Benfica as well?
Auckland. Yes, 6-0.
Oh, I'm pretty sure it was 6-1. Yeah,
And
bro. Boca Juniors could only score one goal against Auckland City.
one goal, and that was about it.
Yeah, they're a team who got their freaking asses whooped in both games.
No, see,
Oh no, they didn't even
oh,
score against Benfica. You were right. Yeah, 6-0.
Yeah, that's true. What I was saying about them. No,
They
exactly.
conceded 16 goals through 2 games, and Boca Juniors could only score 1 past them.
That's the crazy part. And look at this. The Mexican League no puedes a lot. Shut up, dude. Do you want to know this fraud? He's a Liverpool fan. You fuckers lost 6 games out of 7.
Liverpool
You
fan,
shouldn't
hell
even be
no.
talking, bro.
This guy just wants happiness, probably.
Yeah, because he's trying. Sure. Look at this fraud, and like, I'm not even trying to attack him, but look, I know he hates Manchester United. He's putting that reminder of 7-0. That doesn't mean you're gonna win shit. You shouldn't be talking either. You lost today, 3-0 to Crystal Palace. You don't deserve to talk.
That loss was more so on slot picking a bunch of the youth academy kids.
And Slot, he's a fraud, and he's done. And Liverpool, they're gonna have to hold that. Zero
Do you
ball
think,
knowledge.
how bad do you think it would have to be for Arne Slot to get sacked?
Oh yeah, Corinthians. Yeah, facts. Anti Barca's right. Corinthians has a Club World Cup. You tell them. They beat Chelsea. These guys couldn't. Facts.
Yes, Corinthians. Dude, the
Look at this
the
guy. He's
Brazilian
talking.
league is far superior from the Argentinian
Look at
league.
this guy. He's talking so much. Like, you have to be anti Ronaldo to talk him, or you have to be pro Messi to get along with him by force. And like, he's just crying. Like, look at these frauds, bro. They need to be exposed. And look at this. But Rossi's Argentinian. Well, guess what? I heard reports he might just convert to be Brazilian. And he says that he likes Brazil more than his own country. His own country, his home country these days. He said
He's
that.
saying that he likes Brazil more than his home country.
I think so. On an exclusive interview, he says he's enjoying it. And this fraud, bro, will do everything. Yes, he's Argentinian, but he's a good Argentinian. Like, he doesn't give a shit about you. And plus, I heard if he said that he won't mind even playing for Brazil. Like what? Like, this is why, no offense to Argentina, they've been talking, bro. Nah, you guys are not winning the World Cup. I think Spain will win it. But even though I will have to say this to Lamine Yamal, I need you to show up against these Argentinian frauds. If you want to build a
Yes,
legacy,
Spain against Argentina in the semifinals of the World Cup.
we will beat her. I prefer Spain winning
We will
it.
be there. We will be there to see Spain spank the crap out of Argentina.
And Argentina, they'll say, but they respect Spain more than Portugal. And they'll have it both ways.
But yeah, then they will be saying, but Spain were helped by the refs.
These guys just don't have almost no ball knowledge. They've been talking so much. Like, dude, how's the economy, by the way, in Argentina? And by the way, don't a lot of your players go down to Mexico as well? Well, same in Brazil as well, but they go there for economic reasons, plus basically a gateway to kind of reach Europe and MLS, some of that. So don't be lying to yourself. Look at you. Look at this. Where's your world class? You can't even get Messi back in your home country. These frauds, bro. River and Boca Junior days are over. And don't get me wrong. Before I talk about Liverpool, look at these guys. These frauds, bro. They need to be talking about. The Argentinians have lost their plot. I'm not going to lie.
Liverpool only profited from last season because everyone else. Let's get that real.
Let's get
Everyone
that
else
right.
was
Facts,
awful
Mike.
last season.
I wasn't trying to get really full, but now the luck is gone, and now they're shit. If this was Jurgen Klopp, of course this probably would never happen. Things would have been more fixed up. But yeah, Brazil isn't your father. But
also, Adam, we got to take into accountability how freaking Slot was taking advantage of the players that Klopp gave him, because now that Slot has actually brought in his own players, they are getting their cheeks clapped every week.
Every single week. Guess what? I know you may not like Real Madrid, but guess what? They have them next.
Don't they have Villa next?
Yeah, technically Villa.
But next in
Yeah,
the Champions League, yes, they have Real Madrid.
they're Real Madrid.
Dude, Real Madrid is gonna open up their.
Mbappe is gonna have a field day, bro. Connie Bradley, he's gonna get ripped to shreds this time. This is not like last year.
Dude, Real Madrid. Remember the 5-2? It might be worse than 5-2.
This could be worse. Yeah, I'm preparing for that. And Madrid, they play Valencia at the same time when Liverpool hosts Villa. At
Yeah,
one
but who knows? Who knows? What could happen in this game? Liverpool and Real Madrid. It kind of feels like
a
this
European
kind of feels
Classico.
like a trap game for Real Madrid, but I don't know why.
I don't know. I mean, okay, last year they got fine, but this year it's gonna be way different. But yeah, look at these frauds. Look at this. Look at this. He's the only reason why he wants to talk smack to Mexico and Chile, or kind of is Chile or Colombia, because they can't talk to Brazilians. These guys need to be absolutely humble. I will be here in Argentina's downfall. I will be here.
Yeah, dude, this is insane. If
Remember,
the
3-1.
Argentinian league had if they played a tournament against the Brazilian league would dominate.
Don't forget, Atletico Mineiro last year smashed your asses 3-0 on aggregate in the
Oh
first
yeah,
leg
that as
3-0.
well.
And
Adam, should we do some Champions League predictions?
oh, okay. Let me try to find let me try to find a UCL thing real quick. I'm not trying to get copyright. Go ahead.
All right, so first up, we have Napoli taking on Extranacht Frankfurt at home, and Frankfurt have been booty.
Frankfurt have been shit. They conceded 5 goals
To this
against
Liverpool
Liverpool.
side.
It's an absolute disgrace from Frankfurt.
Yeah, dude,
Their keeper.
Frankfurt made this Liverpool team look good.
They also lost to Dortmund on penalties yesterday in the German Cup. What a disgrace.
Yeah, I'm going to go with a 3-0 win for Napoli.
Yeah, Napoli are at home. Let me try pull up the fixtures.
Yeah, I got Hoyland and McTominay to score the goals.
Yeah, did you heard that Kevin De Bruyne? Unfortunately, he's out injured.
Yeah, poor De Bruyne. De Bruyne would have a field day against this Frankfurt side.
Look at this. So, all right. Next up, Zagreb Prague Arsenal. Well, we already know who's gonna win. It's easy.
It's gonna be Arsenal 2-0 off of 2 set piece goals.
And then it could be
Their
3.
nickname is Red Star, by the way.
Red
Slava
Star, yeah.
Prague, whatever they're called.
Red Star. And then next up, Atletico Madrid, Union Saint Germania, or whatever this is called.
Union St. Gores. I'm gonna go with Atletico Madrid. Looked terrible in the second half against Arsenal, but they bounced
4
back
goals.
here. I'm gonna say 2-1 Atleti.
Yeah, same here. Body Glimp, Monaco. Well, you remember Body Glimp.
Yeah, Bodo Glimt. I'm gonna actually sit on the fence here and say that they're gonna draw 2-2.
Honestly, I got that too. Juve versus Sporting Lisbon. No more Djokovic.
This is a farmer league game.
Juventus, they haven't been playing well. I could see them scumbagging a win or just going to end 0-0. What about you?
It might end 0-0, but I'm actually gonna go with a 2-1 win for Sporting. Does that sound crazy?
Yeah, I wouldn't rule that out. Even they have Luis Suarez, another Luis Suarez, the Colombian one, who's going to replace him.
And oh boy,
The big one. Read this. Go ahead.
Liverpool
Loserful versus
Liverpool, Real Madrid.
at Anfield, getting cooked. Hooked. How many open play goals do you think Madrid will score now in Liverpool? About to get locked up.
I'm gonna say probably maybe 2. I'm gonna actually say a 3-1 win for Real Madrid.
For me, I was about to say 3-1. I could see maybe a 4-2 kind of game. Maybe Liverpool gets like a shit penalty in their favor, and maybe Madrid scores like all their goals in open play.
I have a feeling Mbappe is definitely gonna score a penalty in this game.
Unless
Make up for redemption from last season.
That's true. I mean, unless Madrid gets a favorable pen, I doubt it. Liverpool, Oh my goodness, Mohamed Salah, bro, has been awful.
Hey,
He's been so garbage.
Olympiacos against PSV.
I think this is kind of interesting. Olympiacos lost 6-1 to Barcelona. PSV are coming from a 6-2 win against Napoli last week.
Yep, that is true.
I might go with a PSV 2-1 win. I don't know about you.
Yeah, Olympiacos just got their asses clapped by Barcelona. So I'm gonna say PSV take this 4-1.
4-1. You think Ricardo Pepe scores? Along with the two
Maybe,
Americans?
maybe.
Luke the Young. And then we got another big game at the same time.
Oh, what a game this is gonna be!
France versus Germany once again. Dembele versus Harry Kane. That's correct. PSG has more
I can't
fans
wait for
than
this
Bayern.
one. I am gonna go with
Classic.
a 2-all draw. I got Dembele and Kane to both score.
This is a great game. I don't know if I could record this or say this. I'm gonna go with a 2-2 draw, but if PSG wins, I think they'll nick it out 3-2.
Yeah, I also gonna
This
go with
game
a
got.
2-2 draw. Like I said, do you think Dembele and Kane will both score?
I think so. I heard Desiree Doué got injured again somehow.
Wait, he got injured?
Yeah, in their 1-1 draw today against Levante or something, or Levant, that French team. So Bayern Munich. It's been a great game. I could see a draw or PSG winning, and then we got
Oh
Tottenham
boy, Tottenham against FC Copenhagen.
and Copenhagen. The last time they played in London was a few months ago against Chelsea in the round of 16 of the Conference League. They lost 1-0, and now they got to play their rivals Tottenham, who's playing Chelsea this weekend.
What a coincidence. You know what?
Yeah.
This kind of feels like the game where Tottenham will pull a Spursy, so I'm going with a 1-1 draw.
Spurs will go like 1-0 up in like the first 10 minutes, right?
Maybe, and then Copenhagen will score a late jammy equalizer.
At the 93rd with 3 minutes to go. and
It's gonna be a live Tottenham cooking show.
all right. Wait, is that it? Hold on. Where's Wednesday? Hold on. Why can I not move to the other fixtures? Hold on. Why does it just give? Okay. Gotcha. There it is. November 5th. Let's go. Pasco Villarreal. What are you saying for that?
Pafos, Villarreal. I gotta say 2-0 Villarreal.
For me, well, Pasco. They have David Luiz, but there's like nothing special with these guys. Villarreal, I got 3-0 win
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, this game, Quebec
versus Chelsea.
versus
Interesting, right?
Chelsea. I mean, there's nothing really to say about this game, is there?
Chelsea are the favorites no matter what happens.
Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna say this is gonna be a 6-1 win for Chelsea.
Gonna absolute batter them, and they barely beat Wolves today.
Well, they were flying at one point, but I mean, I
They were
guess they
3-0
just
up,
sort of
but
took their foot off the gas.
they almost capitulated from what I heard, and then the lap came back and got a red card already.
Okay, Ajax against Galatasaray. Ajax, what a
Ooh,
downfall,
interesting.
man.
I have no idea how their downfall begins. Victor
Dude, it's
Osimhen, I think he scores on the score sheet. What do you think?
Galatasaray. They've played well in this Champions League so far. I'm not gonna bet against them here. Give me 2-1 Galatasaray.
Osimhen, and don't forget. Oh wait, I forgot. Ederson doesn't play. That's Fenerbahce. Oh, I
All
forgot.
right, here we go.
Benfica. Jose Mamiro. Say his name before we mention Leverkusen. Go ahead.
Jose Ramiro.
Yep, the master of low blocks. They lost to Chelsea 1-0, even though they didn't score from open play. Former Piggy player had to score that own goal. Richard Rios. Because of pressure. And you want to know what's worse? They got smashed by Newcastle 2 weeks later in England.
You
3-0.
know what? Both these teams are equally as bad in my opinion. So I'm gonna actually take a 0-0 here.
I would say 0-0 as well. Jose Ramiro.
Like I can genuinely, this is a game that I can say that I can very confidently say will end 0-0.
And then we got the big one. House Club Brugge versus FC Barcelona. Belgium's best club versus the best club in Catalonia.
Oh, Barca against Club Brugge. Well, Barca just as I mentioned earlier,
They're bigger.
destroyed Olympiacos.
And we all know they lost the El Clasico against
Yeah,
Real
they
Madrid.
just recently lost the El Clasico. They need a bounce back game, and this will be the one. I got 3-1 Barca.
Yeah, I think it's going to end 3-1 or 3-2. I think it could be a lot closer. But if
Mhm.
Barcelona don't win here, if they even draw, oh my days, bro. It proves that how much.
Yeah, man.
I heard Pedri's
Inter.
injured. I heard Pedri's injured.
Oh, Pedri. Yeah, he's out for like 5 months, I think.
For like a couple weeks, and he could miss out the Chelsea game though, November 25th.
Or unless that was Gavi, who I'm thinking of, that was
Yeah,
out for
Gavi,
five
yeah, but
months.
Pedri
Yeah,
is
yeah,
injured.
that's Gavi. Okay.
Pedri is
So they're
injured.
without Gavi and Pedri.
Yeah, because they look like brothers, even though they're not brothers.
So they basically don't have. So Barca basically doesn't have a midfield at the moment.
Yeah, the midfield, unfortunately, now is starting to crumble, and it's going to be a long week. They could drop points to Celta Vigo. It's going to suck for Barcelona. As for Inter Milan versus Al Madrid, obviously give me Inter all day. Inter
Yeah, 4-0 Inter. I don't even know who the club is that they're playing against.
Inter Milan, they did beat Fiorentina 3-0 in a company win. The same Inter Milan that beat Barcelona, by the way, a couple months ago in that semifinal. You remember? The 7-6. I'm going to go
Oh,
6-0 Inter, in my opinion. It could be 7, honestly. Al Mikari did lose to Real Madrid 5-0. 1 penalty and 4 open play goals.
all right. So now,
Oh, the big one.
Manchester City against Borussia Dortmund.
This one is going to be a great one. Holland playing his
Uh,
former club once again. Joe
yeah,
Bellingham.
Dortmund haven't really looked that good this season, though.
Dortmund barely scumbag a penalty win against Frankfurt.
Yeah, so you know what? I'm gonna say that we take this game 2-0.
I could either see 2-0 or 3-1, and I think Holland gets the goal. But will he celebrate or no?
Yeah, no, definitely not.
And maybe, hopefully, Marmoush gets on the board. And
Yeah, hopefully. I need him to build his confidence again, bro. I also need Cherky to bag a goal. He did bag a goal today, though, so fair play to him.
So let me see if any of the comments, okay. So moving on to Marseille, Atalanta, 2 more games.
Oh, yeah, Marseille, Atalanta. This game, I don't really know how to feel about this game, if I'm being honest. Both teams are all right, I guess. I got 1-1.
Yeah, I got 1-1 as well. With Ederson, with Atalanta, and then Marseille with Timothy Weah. Marseille do also bottle games. They did bottle against Angers. They were just 2 minutes away from winning it, and they let them score. A mistake, an open play. Made it
Dude.
2-2. Today.
Nah,
And don't
man.
forget, this is the same team that gave away Real Madrid 2 penalties. And Madrid didn't even score an open play against Marseille. And Madrid were just not being clinical in open play. Same team.
All right, this is the last game now.
Newcastle Athletic Club. I don't know how I'm feeling it, but due to size, this is a medium game.
Dude, Athletic
Medium big.
Club has been terrible recently.
They've lost to Getafe and Dortmund 4-1 and 1-0.
Yeah.
Can you say Getafe?
I'm going Newcastle just destroyed Benfica. I'm going with 2-0 Newcastle.
Same here. 2-0. And maybe if Athletic Club do score, it probably won't be an open play probably.
Nico Williams.
I think Bruno Guimaraes gets on the goal. And by the way, LAFC are playing Austin, and they're still winning 1-0.
Oh, they're winning 1-0. Who scored?
They didn't even score from open play. It was an Austin own goal, one of the defenders.
Oh no.
So yeah, before the I guess that might be it. So I'm not in the stream just yet. We'll go on like maybe 5 more minutes or 6 more minutes, or even 7. Do you have school tomorrow, by the way?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I guess we'll do just a few more minutes, but I'm just happy Flamengo's in the final. You're hoping that LD Quito advance tomorrow, right? Right?
Wait, what? Sorry, I was going down.
LD, you're hoping that the Piggies don't advance tomorrow, right?
Oh yes, definitely.
LD Quito
We will be hate watching the piggies tomorrow.
tomorrow. Yep, we'll be there in the chat. As for Flamengo, thank goodness they humbled these Argentinians, because these Argentinians have been talking so much. And no offense to the Messi fanboys, but they're just trying to. They're
Yeah,
just.
dude, the Messi fanboys are so annoying.
And you're saying this as a City fan, right?
Yeah, Messi almost joined City as well.
Yeah, if it wasn't for that PSG existence money, honestly, which I thought
Imagine Messi playing at Man City. Imagine if we still had him. Messi, Haaland, Foden.
the attack and like that probably actually works.
Or Doku as well, man.
Yeah, imagine if PSG just didn't buy Messi and just. I mean, I know that they have problems with Neymar, with Mbappe at that time before he went to Real Madrid.
Yeah, dude, it's insane to believe at one point they had Mbappe, Messi, and Neymar and couldn't win the Champions League. But when they get Kvaratskhelia, Doué, and Dombele, they win the Champions League.
They win the Champions League, and PSG and Flamengo are 3 games away from playing each other. 3 more games. 3 more games. 3 more games. Just 3 more games. Come on. It has to happen. Come on. Let's go. I need this match to happen. Come on. Flamengo PSG almost there. I believe this happens. Vamos. And yeah, so we'll see. But you think PSG are the favorites to do back-to-back Champions Leagues, or not yet?
Possibly.
Because PSG, they're absolutely kind of cooking. And as for yeah, they'll try to go for another Intercontinental Cup. But yeah, don't forget Felipe Luis. This is also a reminder. I'm gonna put this on Twitter. Felipe Luis has kissed the Copa Libertadores player, Copa Libertadores as a player before. And don't forget, Flamengo played Liverpool back in 2019 and we lost 1-0. Just 1-0 in extra time.
Oh,
Almost
wow, that's
doing
actually
something. We lost 1-0 and we were so close. In 2022, Al-Khan knocked us out
no,
after the World Cup.
that sounds, dude, that sucks when you play so good against a good team and you just can't pull it out.
On and on from almost a masterclass performance from the standards. Look, Felipe Luis has kissed Libertadores before, twice as a player. And this is 2022. Don't forget in 2019, Argentinians, River Plate fans, remember 2019? Are you still crying about that? Where we came back from 2-0 down, 1-0 down, and won the whole game.
Man.
Chora. And look at Felipe Luis as manager. He's doing it. He knows the game. Kiss it again, yep. Always a Rojinegro. Rossi, yeah. Let's go, Felipe Luis. We're all rooting for you. Former Chelsea, Atletico Madrid process, or more than Atletico Madrid, honestly. And you're better than Diego Simeone. You're much. I know Flamengo should be playing better ball, but Diego Simeone is so boring to watch. You're much better. Still, even though I think you could still improve. You won twice as a player. Do it for a third time. The first time as a manager, third time in your career. Do it, Felipe Luis. Come on. 3 more games from playing PSG after the Lima final. November 29th, I will be here. I will be here, my Flamengo Brazil kid. Both of them. So yeah, and that's where we're gonna end up the show. So yeah, so before we end the show, what's your message to the Argentinians have been talking so much crap lately?
Argentinians that have been talking so much crap. The Brazilian league continues to own the Argentinian league, and it always will be that way.
We're and you know what? If these guys gets political, guess what? We have a better economy than you. How's your poverty rate?
Wait, they're getting political over this?
Somewhat, yes. In case my response, how's your economy doing? I heard your inflation rate is crap.
Dude, there's no way in the world.
How's your bedroom apartment or bedroom house? How's the cost of living over there? Look at us. I know Brazil. We're like just like Mexico. We're like not rich but not poor either. From our standards, it looks pretty good, honestly, in my opinion. Yes, we're not the United States. We're not Europe, but and I know we got some poor things, but Argentina, you're a lot worse. But remember, they're going to be organizing, but we have the most European immigrants and all that crap. Like, no one cares. These guys, bro. I'm just happy that Flamengo went through. In LD Quito, I don't mind what you do, as long as Flamengo wins Libertadores, honestly. But yeah, Shota, Argentina. What else would you want to say about the Argentinians before and before we talk about one more thing about Liverpool?
Yeah, the Argentinian league is shite.
River Plate Boca Juniors, they do not exist at this point to me. No
Bro,
exist.
but River Plate and Boca Juniors are the only teams in Argentina.
You got River Plate lost 2-0 to Inter. Scumbag in the draw against Monterrey. Got a red card for sure. Deserved. And you guys don't act like rivals of Boca at this point. So yeah. And what else would you want to say about Liverpool before we wrap up? So a couple
I don't
thoughts.
really know what to say about Liverpool. They should keep Arne Slot.
And hold that, yep. And then guess who's crying? A lot of their fans, including that Argentinian scrub that supports Liverpool. Hold that. No ball knowledge. Hold that. These guys have been talking too much, and the problem is the rest of the world respects them no matter what because of the world champions. That's
Hopefully, like the Blue Jays are about to be, hopefully.
World Series champions. I agree. The Dodgers are going to have to hold that, right?
Yes, the
And that's Todd
Dodgers.
Bowley. He's going to hold that, right? Blue Coal's going to hold that. Clearly. That's you. Don't
Yep,
you
Blue Jays. Can we actually do it?
Friday, Halloween. Woo! Todd Bowley, look. It's not looking good.
Friday is the day. Dude, Saturday.
Oh! I have an update.
What is it?
Austin have equalized.
Oh,
This
no.
is. Let me try to pull this out of the screen. They've equalized, and I think it's from open play as well. Yes, it is from open play. He gives away the ball and taps and the cross ball, and he was in the right
Oh, in
side.
the 63rd minute, they've equalized.
In open play, they should be leading technically. Son Heung-min hasn't done anything.
Dude,
Wow.
I swear the MLS glazes the top players like so much.
Yeah, and look at this.
You wanna
Gallagher.
know who? You wanna know someone who I believe is like extremely underrated?
Yeah.
Dennis Bouanga.
Absolutely, I agree.
Put some respect on Dennis Bouanga's name.
Absolutely. And what about your players that are underrated in Philadelphia?
Players that are underrated.
In Philadelphia.
Number one, Danley Jean Jack. This guy is an absolute stud in the midfield.
Oh my days, bro. Can I sign his shirt? He's so unknown, bro. Makes me want to get one. But yeah, we will be here for Liverpool's downfall. We will be here for Palmeiras tomorrow. We will be here.
We will be here to watch the Piggies lose tomorrow. All right,
So
Adam,
Flamengo
bro.
has an opportunity to play PSG and Atletico Mineiro more times than not. They can play PSG in the Intercontinental Cup final and play Atletico Mineiro in the Recopa final. Yes, the Flamengo Atletico Mineiro rivalry. It needs to happen in the Recopa. We'll have them in late February before the World Cup. The Derby, yeah. That's going to be fun if that happens.
I can't believe it's a World Cup year next year already.
Already. And I still need to make that edit, by the way. What events is going to happen? Before I end the stream, you want to know what events are going to happen before the World Cup?
What will?
All right, let's start off. So, Copa Liberators, we all know it's this year. MLS Cup. The Intercontinental Cup.
Oh,
the
yeah.
World
There's a
Cup,
lot of events that will happen.
the Arabic Cup, the African Cup or AFCON, the Super Bowl, and
Stanley
the
Cup
League
final.
The
Actually, no, that might be during it because it's in June, the Stanley Cup final.
That's true as well. The Fenway Misma between Spain and Argentina this March, and the Super Bowl, like I mentioned. Don't forget about the CONCACAF Champions Cup and the UEFA Champions League. But the Champions League final is the last one before the World Cup. That one has to be paid attention a lot more.
The Champions League final is always the last match of the season.
And that's going to be the last game before the World Cup.
Yep, last club game before the World Cup.
And that one better be watched by billions of people.
Also the MLS. I'm not sure what they're gonna do with the MLS during the World Cup.
I heard they're gonna pause it this time because they didn't do that Copa America or the Copa World Cup, but they're gonna. It looks like pause.
Oh yeah, because they physically can't play because most of the home stadiums are being used for the World Cup.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I might go off now. Okay, I need to get some.
Yeah, I agree. I'm gonna end the stream, but big up, Luis. Let me know if you come out tomorrow. I gotta go as well. Big up, guys.
Yeah.
Smash up the likes. We will be here. Let's go. So.